Hey, an important reminder, Coweta Public Schools property is a gun and weapon-free zone. If you see
You are looking live here at Coweta, from Coweta, Oklahoma, where the Prairie Grove Tigers will face the Coweta Tigers. So tonight we have the Tigers versus the Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and joining me shortly will be Ryan Cook. Tonight's contest. This is a rematch from last year's game where Prairie Grove prevailed in a 34-32 victory. Prairie Grove will tonight. They started off 0-2. Going to try to turn the tables here a little bit. What we're going to do here is we're going to go to a commercial break here momentarily. We'll come back. We will talk about last week's game, the heartbreaking loss in the Battle of Highway 62, a 28-27 loss to Farmington. We'll recap that, kind of take a look at where we are here in the season, and also look at the conference results from last week, kind of where we're going forward tonight in the conference. Then we'll talk about this week's matchup and some of the keys to the games. Well, that's going to do it for right now. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Prairie Grove Tiger Football.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri. Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Okay, we're back with you, and again, tonight's contest between the Prairie Grove Tigers and the hosted team tonight is the Coweta Tigers. Let's take a look at last week's contest, the Battle of Highway 62. It was the 66th meeting in the Battle of Highway 62, and starting this game off, the opening kickoff is kick, and Dawson Keaton takes this thing back, and he brings it back really well here. And then Aiden East able to bring him down, but not before he's already in Prairie Grove territory. The great thing here on fourth down, they're trying to get it to that first, and we're able to knock it away. Stearman deflects the pass, and so Prairie Grove takes over. And then on a 49-yard run, there goes big Elijah Sugg. And Sugg last week played such a great game. He had a high temperature over 100 degrees and still rushed for 224 yards. There's a big run here. 33-yard run there, and finally tackled by Blake Coran. And that was the first down. And then here is Farmington. Again, 19-yard pass to Miller, and it is a touchdown for the Cardinal. Here is another run. This is, again, Elijah Sugg. He's going to be tracked down, but not before he gets inside the 10-yard line. And then Prairie Grove, a couple of plays later, gets in the end zone. That's Blake Coran. Extra point is good. And then right after that, Prairie Grove gives up after a bobble, they were able to pick up an 89-yard touchdown return on the kickoff. And just like that, after Prairie Grove picked up the 14-7 lead, Farmington ties it right back up, 14-all. Then, later in the game, a punt, and it's muffed there by the Cardinals. Prairie Grove recovers. They're going to get the ball inside the 20-yard line. And another TD run by Sugg. Prairie Grove up 21-14. Then Farmington takes it, a little reverse, and boy, that was wide open there. They go into the end zone, and we're all tied up at 21. Prairie Grove then, again, it's Sugg just outside the 20. He's going to go into the corner of the end zone. It's good. This time PAT was missed. Would prove to be a critical a little bit later. Prairie Grove with the ball, and now Moss is hit, and the ball is picked off by Farmington. So Farmington has the ball, goes down, and here is Farmington. The QB gets in there in the corner. They make that extra point made by Braden Conran, and Tigers fall short in the Battle of Highway 62, 28-27. Tough loss there for the Tigers, but hoping to reverse our fortunes here tonight. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll look at the conference and the results last week in the conference, kind of see how things are shaping up for conference members. We'll take a look at this week's matchup, make some predictions and some keys to the games tonight. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, we're back with you, and I'm joined by my partner now for 11 years here on our live stream. Ryan, 11 years. Your first year, you realize that was the year we went to finals. We've been broadcasting.
A great first year.
Yeah, I think it was our 6th year of the broadcast, something like that. So we went 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so we've done the broadcast about 4 years. And so great to have you join tonight. Let's talk about kind of where the standings are. Not really don't have standings in the conference yet, but just kind of where everybody is.
Not enough ball games yet, really, against each other. We played out of conference quite a bit.
Well, Gentry is 3-0 and Berryville's 2-0, and if that holds throughout the year, then we might want to make preparations for the second coming. But Lincoln standing at 2-1, that loss to the former Prairie Grove defensive coordinator Craig Laird, who leads up Westville. Gravett sitting at 2-1. I believe their loss was to...
It was Oklahoma, wasn't it?
I think it was. And then Green Forest sitting at 1-1. Elkin's loss came to Dardanelle. Us
and
Huntsville,
that was tight, too,
that was a tight game.
7-6.
Yeah. And then tight, us and Huntsville both sitting at 0-2. But, our conference, out of conference, our competition up to this point, Ryan, we played 5A Farmington in a very, 1 point game. Game could have gone either way, and Farmington comes out, with a victory there, as we just reviewed just a few minutes ago. But as you look at this, tell us a little bit about what's going on with Gentry. I mean, is that 3-0 solid, or is it a little misleading?
Well, they've got a good offense. Their defense struggles a little, but the deal is they haven't played a ton of real big competitions. They've played Hackett. They've played Stillwell, and they've played – there's one other team I'm trying to remember. They got a bye this week. But anyways, they just – they've played a lot of the smaller schools. I think they've maybe played Pea Ridge in a scrimmage and did pretty well, but it's like there's not enough meat there. Like when you play Farmington, you play upper class. That's not a weaker 5A. That's a strong 5A. That's some meat to your schedule. Coweta, that's a large school. That's some meat to your schedule. Sequoia turned out to be. Last year they didn't look that good. This year, they're good.
Well, I'll tell you, and this Coweta team would be a 6A in the state of Arkansas. They've got about 1,062 students as they calculate. The top 3 grades. Looking at the rest of the schedule tonight, and there you can see the coin flip going on. It looks like Coweta may have won that toss. And let's see here. Prairie Grove is going to receive, and that's what's going to happen. And our captains tonight are Sugg, Stearman, and Moss for Coweta, the Coweta Tigers. Now tonight we're basically going to say Prairie Grove and Coweta, but number 2, Brock Heilman, who we're going to call his name a lot tonight. We called it a lot last year.
He's a stud.
The QB, Ellis Legend, and Groth Mason, the linebacker, and Robbins Avon, a tight end, big tight end, 6'2", 220. Ryan, as we look at the conference, or we looked at the conference schedule just a little bit here, of course, we're over here at Coweta. Harding Academy and Elkins, what's going to happen there tonight?
I have a feeling Elkins is going to whoop up on them a little bit.
Yeah, Elkins, I don't know that Harding has been what they've been in the past.
No.
And so
they used to be really, really good, and they're not as much.
Greenland at Green Forest, that's a big game for Green Forest as they get ready to come into the conference. They're trying to get right. They're trying to get it right, and they've got a victory already. West Fork and Huntsville wants that one. They want to get it right as well. Berryville trying to start off 3-0 this year, hoping to get a victory over Yellville Summit, and then
that's a team I don't know anything about with the Yellville Summit. I don't.
And then Gentry and Gravett, they both had the week off, and here come the Prairie Grove Tigers onto the field. Reed leading them out there. Looks like Lake Hawk has the American flag, and the Prairie Grove Tigers come out. So Ryan, keys to the game tonight.
Well, one of the things I'm looking is there's a couple guys on the sideline over there that are not in uniform other than a jersey, and I hate to see that. You want to be at full strength, but let's hopefully get them back to full strength, coming into conference play. But tonight, this is a very physical Coweta team. They do a really good job running the ball, and we saw, their main man, Hyman, just carry the rock over and over and over again last year. They still are very similar to that, but there's a little bit more to them now, and but they're really balanced. I watched them play Northside. They're balanced. They do a good job.
And they took Northside, a 7A school in Arkansas, beat them by 20 points, 42-20 plus. I can't remember exactly the score off the top of my head. But tonight, Ryan, what I see, if you think about last year's game and kind of how that went. Last year, Prairie Grove took the opening drive, 5 plays, no passes, and took a 6-0 lead, 27-yard run by Sug. Coweta went 3 and out on their first 2 drives. Prairie Grove went from 20 to 20 on their second drive, fumbled. We got up, though, after a 58-yard run by Brashears, went up 14-0. They came back. They actually took the lead late in the game, 26 or third quarter, 26-22. Prairie Grove got up eventually 34-26. They scored with $1:16 left, missed the 2-point conversion to send it to overtime. Prairie Grove comes out with a 34-32. So
now here's the deal, though. Last year, Coweta was mainly sophomores and a freshman. They're older now.
Yeah,
they're more mature now. There's a whole nother attitude in what they are. Their coach made a good comment of, we had our bumps and bruises last year.
Well, I think one of the things this year about Prairie Grove, I think we're solid across the board. We had a lot more seniors last year, too, than we do on this team. There's a high kick kind of floating there. And
Lucius.
And they're going to let him run it out. His back foot hit the I guess it's not a rule. I thought whenever your back foot hit the inside the end zone, and no, it happens in Arkansas. They usually make it a touchback, but nonetheless.
No, you can run it out. You'd have to make a signal, right? Oh, really? You'd think you'd have the option.
Ask our official down there.
Yeah, come on, official. Cameron.
Touchback, you mean? Yep. So Prairie Grove returns it. That was Lucius. He returns it to the Prairie Grove 14-yard line, Aiden Lucius, and now Prairie Grove Moss from the shotgun. And we've got trips to the far side. Now we're going to just
trips. We had quads.
And now first down and 10 for Prairie Grove, and the ball's going to be given to Blake Coran. Blake, they got him in the backfield. And let's see who that is on the tackle there. These numbers are not going to be the easiest to see. Number 8 on the tackle there he's one of the captains, Mason Groth. And Mason
looks like he's an inside linebacker.
Yeah, he's 5'10", 185. Nice tackle, and it's a loss of 2 yards. So Prairie Grove's going to be back to their own 12.
They're pretty big up front. Big number 68 for them playing tackle. He's 6 foot 260.
So second down, 12 for Prairie Grove. And let's see what happens here. And this time it's going to be a give. And what they were waiting. He got hit immediately. Number 33 hit him first. Michael Kirby, 5'9", 200-pound senior. And, man, he met him in the hole, and they're going to mark that right back at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third down and 12 for Prairie Grove. It's like they've watched some film here, right?
Yeah, well, we wanted to run the option there, and Moss wasn't able to pull it. And I don't know if it's because that guy got there so fast and Sugg didn't want to fumble, or if Sugg just went ahead and grabbed the ball to prepare for impact. But either way, the mesh point, they were there. And so they played it really well.
Third down, 12. Moss goes straight back. He's got a little time. He gets a little – oh, man, that screen pass was set up fairly well there, Ryan. He overthrows him. It's going to be fourth down for Prairie Grove. Didn't start off like last year. We started off with the big drive. This time we go 3 and out, and Prairie Grove will have to punt.
Yeah, that was setting up, but there wasn't a lot of separation between our fullback and our tackle right there. So, you'd like to see a little bit more separation there because that's tough. Like, you want your tackle to be able to get out of the way, and you want to be able to dink and dunk to that fullback.
Well, they've got 2 guys back, and they're sitting in Prairie Grove territory about the 42-yard line. And Blake Coran's going to be the punter here. Good snap. Gets it off, and if that bounces, and it's not going to bounce, so it's fielded on the run by number 15. That is Day Bell.
Stearman on the tackle that time. Fisher was there, but Stearman makes the tackle.
Man, and they're going to start at the Prairie Grove 26-yard line, Ryan. Great field position for the Coweta Tigers.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, that comes back. If you think back, Ryan, on the kickoff, we only get it to the 14. Never got it rolling there on the first series.
That's one of those. It might have been better to be on defense first, but I think they won and deferred. So,
Legend Ellis going to give it to Brock Heilman, and Heilman already. He's going to be hit by Blake Coran, knocked out of bounds, but he was a load for us last year. He's fast, he's quick, he's a year older. He was a sophomore last year, and they're going to mark him at the Prairie Grove 12. So First down and 10 for Coweta at the Prairie Grove 12-yard line.
You know, someone was saying he's got quite a few Division I offers. I mean, that he's not just a guy that high school football looks at and goes, yeah, he's good in high school. He's
a little bigger than he looks. I mean, they've got him listed at 5'11", 190. He doesn't look like he's 190.
No.
But that's what they got him listed at. And, boy,
Moss.
nice job, Moss.
Great
and
job.
I think that was Laycock also there to help him out.
Good job by Moss, though. If you look at the replay, he's going to be, you know, Moss kind of blitzing in from that safety position, and he read it really well.
So they're going to give him a yard on that. I guess they spotted that 13 on the first down, and on second down they had the 12. So second down 9 for Coweta, ball at the Prairie Grove 12. Just underway here. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
You know, they got them high at receiver, too.
And, man, nice job. Man,
Laycock got over there. What happened, though, is Suggs set the edge.
Yes, Sugg was able to keep them turned in, and he was able to get the pursuit there to help him out.
Because he may not get the stat for the tackle, but the fact that he held him there, and that dude's like, I don't know. Do I really want to go against Sugg? He's a pretty good-sized dude. And then Laycock's able to, fly in from the back and make the tackle.
Third down and 8 to go for Coweta. I don't recall their kicker if they don't make it here, if they would think of a field goal or they'd just go for it. We'll see. We got to hold them first. And now looking to throw, it's tipped. I believe that was Laycock.
Yeah, and that's the thing with him and Sugg. There's so much height there on the edges right there. We run a 3-4, and so we're able to really be aggressive with our ends right there, our outside linebackers ends, and so, you know, they're tall.
Well, they're right in the dead center of the field, so they're going to try a field goal here. It's fourth down and 8.
27-yarder?
I think they're going to place that around the 17 or 18, so 27, 28-yarder, kick on the way, up, and it looks like it's good from here, and it is. So, with 8 minutes and 54 seconds, Coweta leads Prairie Grove 3-0. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
Well, we're back with you as Prairie Grove, and you and I were talking about this off air for a moment there. I think that was a victory, holding them to a field goal. Another good kick. This time, Coran's going to let that go into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Prairie Grove will start at the 20. This was something happened last week, Ryan. We never had good starting field position all night.
No, we lived on our side of the field, and that's not what you want to do in a game where, you know, you're trying to score or keep them from scoring. So, you know, I've watched some soccer games like that too, where it's like, how do we spend all day on this side? Like, get over there if you want a chance.
Well, Ryan, first down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball up there on 20. We're in our base set here. And there's Suggs. Suggs got a little room this time. And the first positive yardage we've had of the night, Suggs goes for about 5.
I like that, though, because what we did was split a guy out. We flipped the tight end over, and it just kind of moved Coweta just a hair, just enough to get a little bit of a lane there. And Sugg did a great cut once he got through the line. Great cut to get that 3 extra yards.
Second down 5 for Prairie Grove. Ball up there on 25, Moss. And they are going to get, I think we're going to get an offsides here, and that'll give Prairie Grove, should give us a first down.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 67. That's Parker Kaufman.
Yeah, when we first started reading, I was reading those
backwards.
I was reading them backwards the first time because I didn't know whenever we were doing the captains. I didn't notice it till after they had them reversed. They all have. I was like, man, they all have last names for first names.
Ricky Bobby. Actually, he'd be first names and for last names. Yeah. They have last names for first names.
First down and 10 for Prairie Grove.
So would that be Bobby Ricky? I don't know.
Aiden East bringing the play in.
And it's like you want to try to hit a corner here with like a sweep look. But, I mean, they played it so well. And look at the way they got their corner. Like, you're going to have to be able to flex him out. And that's probably what they did right there. See how they got Sugg out?
Yeah, they did. And Blake Coran's going to be tackled. Looks like first hit by number 27. That is Connor Smith. Again, there's two last names, Connor Smith.
I can see Washhausen telling him there's a lane that he's got to look for. And I don't think he got not the running back. I think it was the guard, the blocking lane. He just didn't get in the spot that he wanted him in.
Keenan Stuckey bringing the play in this time. Second down, 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball sitting at their own 30.
They do give a lot of cushion to the receivers.
And now here comes the option, and it's a little bit of a pass. And Coran, nice tackle, nice play there by number 18, Logan Hargrove.
I like that look, though, because the option, usually you have that spacing where it's behind you. That's a safer play because it's a forward pass. And as long as he's not past the line of scrimmage, right, that's a great play because if you don't catch it, it's dead.
One of the things that, when you're running the option, you got to keep a good pitch relationship. Yes. It needs to be about 4 yards is the right, pitch relationship there. But it's third down and 4 for Prairie Grove, ball at their own 36. At least we're out of our, the shadows of our end zone.
Right.
And here comes a quick, there's Laycock! 50, 40, 20,
cover that ball
15,
up.
10, 5, give him 6. There we go. Hey! There's a flag back here,
goodness.
all the way back at the 36-yard line.
You watch, it'll be us not getting set because we motioned the guy out. But if the other guy was set, why couldn't the halfback motion out like he did? What's wrong with that?
Washhausen's not happy about it. He's barking at the ref over there. And
you got it on replay? I'd love to see it. Oh, darn it. Wow, what a huge play to come
motion.
back.
That's a big one. That was a 64-yard, basically tight end dump pass there, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, what it did, it got everybody focused on Coran because we already had our wingback split out wide. Then we moved Coran out, and everybody's kind of watching him, following him. That leaves the middle wide open. Great design by Washhausen there.
Well, that was a big penalty there, and Laycock's tired. I was watching him when he came back. I was like, let's just run it again, but wouldn't work this time. He wouldn't have the energy to go that far. All right, third down and 9. Now it's going to be a double reverse, and Coran's got some room, but they closed the gap. Going to be maybe a yard loss in the play. Good tackle there by Landon Fisher.
So that number 4 flew to the ball that time, really closed the gap. Great job by him defensively. I knew a little different play, a halfback reverse there. I like the wrinkle, and I wonder, is there something else that comes out of it? You see that line up again, they're probably thinking that, and is there something else that you run out of it? But either way, we're punting from a much better position, even though it's only, 10, 15 yards more. It's still a much better position than where at least their receivers
are on their side of the field. Boy, that was a close, and that one's bobbled, so that's going to help out a little bit. And can we get him? And we're going to get him inside their 40.
There's a flag.
And that's probably going to be a hold, will be my guess, but I don't know. And that was number 7 for the Tigers. Jackson Pierce. And he did a good job of wrapping up there.
He did a great job. And really I always try to point out the guys that don't get their name called when they do something right, and that time it was Stearman. Stearman was down there. Stearman was causing havoc to where the guy had to make a couple movements. Pierce is able to get down there, and Pierce makes the tackle. Stearman did a great job that time. Man, I wonder what he did.
Hey, Cameron, what's this call here, Cameron? Do you know that one?
It's an Oklahoma call.
It looks like a helmet-to-helmet type call would be my guess, but it's a personal foul. It's going to take them all the way back to their 20. That's where they'll start, and so the punt, or getting away from our end zone. Huge. The punt, the penalty kind of flips the field. Now Prairie Grove, they can have that same type of defense that they had last time. Maybe we can get this field flipped a little bit. First down and 10 for Coweta, ball right at their own 20, 21-yard line.
Blindside block was what it was called.
And a straight drop and a little screen pass overthrows Heilman.
Good.
So second down for Coweta. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Coweta leads Prairie Grove 3-0.
Man, it could be Prairie Grove leads 7-3. It was that close. I mean, I honestly think it was that they didn't think we were set somehow, but I mean, he just motioned out there. So I'd love to see it again.
There's Heilman. He's looking for the edge, and he's going to get. Man, that's a pretty good second effort. It's going to get him close to the first down. It's going to be a little short. Be third down at about 3.
Moss with your initial contact there. You know, that's something that's tough. There's your quarterback, and he's playing safety and just giving it everything he's got. You know, I don't know. Coweta's got quite a few more guys, so just how many guys they have going.
3rd and 3.
Both ways.
And this time it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Well, we had him, and there Coran's going to get him at the 24. But we had him initially. I didn't see who that was. But the quarterback, Legend Ellis, picks up the first down, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 34.
Legend Ellis. And that was one I thought might be Ellis Legend.
That's why, like I said earlier.
He's got 2 last names.
Now, quick pass and complete. And that's 0. He's going to get close to the first down.
That's Cooper McNack, and he did a great job right there just protecting the ball and getting positive yardage. He had a good blocking guy in front of him, and we had 3 guys there, defense in it. He just kind of had a bigger will that time than we did for a minute.
Well, it's first down. They've gotten 2 first downs back-to-back here. They've got the ball out to their 44-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go now. And this is going to be Heilman on the carry.
That's a hole. I know the refs can't call every one of them, but that time I saw a guy's hands on the back of Stearman's jersey as I'm watching Heilman, and I'm like, why is Stearman not pulling away to go make that tackle? The guy's hugging him. He's got his hands on his back. The back numbers were covered by the hands of the Coweta lineman.
Second down and 5 for Coweta, and it's going to be another keeper this time, and Laycock hits him, but it's a little late. And then also number 59 for Prairie Grove, that's Jose Aguirre, finishes off the tackle, but now they've moved from their own 20 down to the Prairie Grove 44, and they're going pretty quick right here, Ryan.
Yeah, that was a really good run right there. Good decision, good read by the quarterback.
Yeah, they moved. Yeah, you could tell, Ryan, that was a great read because he left the ball in Heilman's belly there for quite a while, and then he pulled it, and he read that really well.
You know, and as good as Heilman is, and not saying the quarterback's not, but as good as Heilman is, we have to respect that first.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, you know, linebackers are flowing that way. Everybody's thinking it's going that direction, and then he pulls it last second and takes off running. It's a good play.
I don't want to jinx this, Ryan, but when we were in Oklahoma a couple weeks ago, I want to compliment the officials on spotting the ball so far tonight. They've done a much better job than a couple weeks ago when we were over here. And now this time it is going to be another keeper. He's reading that. That time he only gets a couple. And, boy, several Tigers. I believe Sugg was in there. Who else is in there? Aguirre, Reed. Yeah, a lot of guys in there helping out.
Laycock had the outside guy, and so you see him try to play the middle there. He's got to be careful because if that would have been a give, it would have been tough. Now, Stearman was there for help, but good job by the Tigers playing assignment defense right there. And that's why you don't see a ton of yards on that play. Everybody did their assignment and did it correctly.
Second down and 13, looking. He's got separation, and it's complete. And Lucius, he just got beat right there, Ryan.
He did. Stearman did a good job of getting to the quarterback, but not before he got rid of the ball. And Lucius is about 3 to 5 yards behind, and we'll have to watch it back to see the beginning of the play, but he's going to have a little tighter coverage. He didn't play the ball either, and that's another thing.
Well, another thing that happened there, Ryan, is I thought it was going to float, but the quarterback led, and there's Heilman going for the end zone. He's in. So they drive 80 yards and reach the end zone, and Coweta takes a 9-0 lead as they come on for the extra point. And, Ryan, what happened, though, on that pass, I thought it was floating. I'm like, he's going to have time to get to it, but because he led his receiver a little bit, his receiver had time to run under it and get it. I actually did think it was going to float. I thought he had a shot at it at first. But
yeah, to catch back up. But he never really turned his head to look, but he was trying to catch up. And like you said, it went faster than I thought it was going to.
Now, Coweta trying to take a 10-0 lead. Now, this time last year, we jumped on them quick. Tonight, they've jumped on the Prairie Grove Tigers quick with the extra point made with 3 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Coweta 10, Prairie Grove 0. We'll be back after this.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Well, if you're just joining us, Coweta leads Prairie Grove 10-0. Prairie Grove's had the ball, I believe, 3 times here, Ryan, and just not been able to punch it in the end zone. We did score, but we had a penalty, a 64-yarder, had it called back.
This will be our 3rd time when we receive here, right?
No, this will be our 4th, because the first time we started at 10, the next time we've had to punt twice, and then
yes, we just punt twice.
Oh, okay, just twice. Okay, my fault. And
it felt like a touchdown with that one,
yeah.
So that's kind of...
Yeah, now Coran's going to take that at about the 5 and almost got to the 20. Well, I tell you something in high school football, Ryan. You know, if you got a guy that can put it high and inside the 5, your guys have a chance to keep him from getting to the 20, and they did with Prairie Grove there.
I'm really surprised, and I say this every game, and I'll just keep saying it, but I'm really surprised that we don't see the NFL rule in college and high school yet. Like, it's to keep people from hurting each other. And I see it changing.
First down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at their own 18. So we started at I believe it was the 14, the 20, and now the 18. And there's Sugg going straight ahead. He's going to get about 4.
It's a good first down run, though. You know, hard-nosed first down run. That's bully ball right there. That's a good job.
I want to give a quick shout-out to our incredible partners, our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive, Piggott Construction, long-standing support of our community. Also, our gold partners, Arvest Bank, First Community Bank, Ozarks Electric, PG Telco. Their support means so much to Prairie Grove. And here is, again, Sugg. He stays on his feet. He got tripped up a little bit, finally brought down there by number 18, Logan Hargrove, and he's going to be close to the first. It'll be about 2 yards short. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Prairie Grove. Well, actually, it'll be 3rd and 1.
Let's take a look at it again. You can see here, Sugg gets the ball. Good little wiggle there. The other guy makes the tackle, but a good little wiggle to make the first guy miss. 3rd and short.
3rd down. I said 3rd and 2. It's 3rd and 1. So Prairie Grove trying to get the first down here, get a little momentum going here. And this time it's going to be Blake Coran. He's got the first and a little more. It's going to get out past the 30 to 31-yard line.
I think the threat of Sugg helps that one right there. You know, everybody probably thinks bell cow up the middle, fight for that 1 yard, and we just hit kind of like almost like an old veer. You know, it's a quick sweep. Quick run to the tight end spot. We would call that probably the 2 in our play call. This time, tight end will be on this side, but we'll split out our wingback to the far side. So
and there's Sugg. Man, nice hit there. Let's see who that was. It got, man, the bottom of the pile there. Nice hit there by number 27. That is Connor Smith.
You know, another inside linebacker flying in, and we struggled handling him. I saw one of our linemen trying to handle him, and it just barely missed just a little, and that's what the guy that makes the tackle. So just got to get a helmet on a helmet there and give Sugg a second. He'll get a couple more yards there. Pearson at fullback this time.
2nd down. Let's call it 7 for Prairie Grove. Moss back to throw, and now he's going to scramble. Oh, no. And,
Wow.
I'll tell you right there, number 12 for Coweta, LaMarco Bell, he's gonna think about that one tonight when he's laying down.
I'm just trying to understand where we were going that time. I mean, it's waggle. Good block by Slaughter.
Don't question these coaches. You got Kay Absher watching you right now. So.
No, on that one, I'm more on the pass. Like, and Moss did a good job of avoiding the pressure, but then kind of threw off his back foot. I kind of wish he would have run it a little bit longer, stretched it out, and not floated it there.
Prairie Grove's going to take a timeout. We'll stay with it this time.
Hey,
Right?
Kay had a good time with me on the way to the ball game the other night, whether she liked it or not.
Well, then it wasn't a good time whether she liked it or not. You can't say she had a good time if she didn't like it.
We broke bread together, man. That's good. That's good news.
Yeah.
We broke bread the other night, too. We missed it, but we broke bread
speaking
together.
of tonight, now, I know we're not supposed to do commercials, but the 1978 Heisman Trophy winner, Billy Sims, he's got a nice little barbecue restaurant over here in Coweta. We tore that place up, and it was really good.
And we hope it doesn't return the favor.
Yeah.
But it was really good. You open the door, and it's one of those barbecue places you're like, you're at a barbecue place.
You walk in, you get the smell of it there. You know you got a good deal. And that loaded potato, that loaded spud that we had, barbecue, some chives on there. That was some good stuff.
See, and I only get to do those things when I come out with you. My wife doesn't like barbecue, so.
The Washhausen boys want to go to Brahms. I mean, come on. I mean, with all due respect to Brahms, it's a good burger occasion, but man, you got barbecue.
You got one of those in Fayetteville.
Yeah. We don't have Billy Sims
That's
over
right.
there. All right, 3rd down and 7 for Prairie Grove.
There's a clock stoppage here.
And I'll tell you where we are. I like.
Is
where
it
we
because
are.
his mouthpiece is in the end?
I don't know, but I like where we are as far as the location.
Oh, this is amazing. We're right at the 50.
But the tough thing is if people stand up, we've got
True.
And they
It's
don't
not
have to
high.
be tall. They don't have to be tall. The ones in front of us wasn't tall. They were just in the way.
Now they're kicking another guy out.
And he got his mouth. I think you're right.
I think his mouthpiece because Jackson Murphy the other night we put him in for a trick play, and they made him leave the field because his mouthpiece was out.
I don't know what's going on here. Well, this is an opportunity. They don't know where they are for sure. This is an opportunity. Man, go to Stearman or something.
Go after the guy that they just put in.
It's 54 seconds, 3rd down and 7 for Prairie Grove. And it's going to be a quick pass. This time it's Sugg. He's going to be
Good job,
he got
though.
the first down at the 42.
Good job.
Yeah, so the Tigers get the
Remember we used to do that with Blake Falk? But, what we would do there is he would look at him just enough for that 27 inside linebacker to bite, and then he'd hit him right past him. So that's a wrinkle I'd like to see. Like, that was the quick one to Sugg, make sure you get the first down. But in the future, if you can make enough time right there, if Moss will look at him with just a little hitch, right, just a little bit of a pump fake, that linebacker will jump out there. Sugg will be open right past it.
1st down and 10 for Prairie Grove. There's Blake Coran, and Coran's going to get up to the 49, so 7-yard pickup. That's a good first down play. Well, they're going to mark him at the 48.
It is a good first down play. I saw Sugg leading in the hole. I was trying to see who he got a helmet on, but a great hole that time by the offensive line. So give them their credit. That first drive they were struggling a little bit, and Coweta was flying to the ball. Here, our offensive line did a great job. That was impressive, actually. If we could block like that a couple more times, we'll change the scene of the ball game real quick.
That's the end of the first quarter. Coweta leading Prairie Grove 10-0, but Prairie Grove's on the march. They got the ball at the 48 with 2nd and 4. We'll be back for the second quarter after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
2nd down and 4 for Prairie Grove. Ball at their own 48. Getting ready to start the second quarter.
You were talking about it, that we're not that high up there. We're literally at the top of the stands. But the windows here, a little girl, I'm talking maybe 6 years old, just watched across. Her bow was in my line of sight. But I'm at the 50. Like, it is a beautiful view.
Yeah.
As long as everybody sits down.
Yeah. Well, you're tall. When you stand up, you'll be able to see fine.
That's true. I'm lazy. I'm sitting.
All right, let's see what Prairie Grove sees. I think right here, Prairie Grove needs to score here. We don't need to go down 3 scores here, Ryan. I think it's important to punch this one in, get some points. 2nd down and 4. Moss comes under center. Boy, they're stacking there in the front. It's going to be a give, and boy, they hit Sugg quick.
They did. And their linemen are getting in our backfield, which one of them's a linebacker. But they're behind us before we're able to get to them on that one.
Wyatt Runnels, number 68 for them. He was the first guy to hit.
He's quick. And 27 was right behind him.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. I think we're in 4-down territory. Not a conference game unless we were to lose yards here. I don't see Prairie Grove.
I mean, we went for a bigger 4th last week in a worse position. So, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, you could easily go for it here, see it happening.
Well, hopefully get it here on 3rd down. We don't have to make that decision. Boy, they're stacking in there tight. They're expecting to run. Quick pitch out to Blake Coran.
Nice.
Blake's got the first, and he's in Coweta territory. There's a fumble on the play, and I believe Coweta has it.
Really? I thought he had it. I thought he was down.
Well, you can take a look at the replay.
Yeah, because, I mean, he dove. That guy kind of dove at his feet, and it seemed like he dove for it.
I think Prairie Grove may have just gotten an unsportsmanlike.
Maybe they knocked it out. They did. When he's diving forward, it looks like the guy that dove kind of knocked it out somehow.
Somebody, okay, just a side, looks like a sideline warning. I thought somebody may have said something official. They were saying something, and then there was a flag. So Coweta has the ball at their own 43. Man, Prairie Grove was looking good there, Ryan, and now Coweta on the march.
And you start looking at their field position. They took over at the Prairie Grove 26, their own 20, and their own 43. They've only had one possession that wasn't, in great field position. We hadn't made it that far yet.
We've had to work hard, go across the field, and it's 1st down and 10, and it's going to be a give to Heilman, and Heilman's got a little seam there. He gets up into Prairie Grove territory. He picks up 8 yards. They're going to mark him at the 49, so it'll be 2nd down and 2 for Coweta.
It'd be nice if we could cause a fumble, Heilman. I doubt fumbles often, but if we could get someone in there to pop something out.
If he's a $190, man.
No, he's thick now. I know he's not 6 foot, but that dude is a solid running back.
But he's got him listed 5'10", 190, and now quarterback back. He's in trouble. May have been a hold there, no call, and Sugg trying to track him down, and he does. They're gonna nice, good, smart. See, that was smart football by Sugg.
Yeah.
He had him wrapped up. He hears a whistle. He lets go, and that was very wise, not to keep driving him into the ground and get a penalty.
Yeah, even though it is the quarterback, you kind of want to give him a little extra.
Yeah,
but
smart.
What you hope is that he can hold him up, and that somebody can come and rip the ball out. But either way, he did a great job.
That kind of scramble in high school, you typically
it's
see
hard to do too.
You typically see a hold there.
Yeah.
There was no. They didn't call a hold. And quick pass and complete out here. Nice move there by 21. There's Sugg again, but good catch there by J.J. Smith. Sugg on the tackle.
Sugg's a beast.
He's all over the field right now.
He's all over the field. And it's like the hard part is, like, you need him on both sides of the ball all the time. So, it's something where I hope he's Superman.
And there's a timeout, and Prairie Grove's going to take it. We better take this one with them with 9:59 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove's trailing 10-0 back after this.
The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
So Cameron, our producer, says that Luke's Barbecue, he got something here on YouTube saying Luke's Barbecue would have been a better choice.
Garrett Huddleston,
Okay.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Gosh,
next time, send us a little early.
Yeah, man, we were begging for something.
Where are we heading next? Green Forest is home, right? Or no, we go to Green Forest. All right, if anybody knows a good barbecue joint out there, let us know.
Any joint.
No, any joint. You might get some other.
That's
I was going to say you might get some other suggestions.
All right, back to pass, and Coweta complete, and out there is Moss, but he wrestles him down, but not before about a 7-yard gain.
Man, 54 for Prairie Grove was right there. I think that's I was going to say that's Panky, but it's not. It's Bilser. Belser.
Jaden Love on the reception there. They're going to give him about 6 yards there. And Ellis He's done a much better job throwing the ball tonight than we saw them throwing the ball last year. There's Heilman. He's got a room, and he's going to be inside the 10. He's knocked down by Pierce, but not before he gets inside the Prairie Grove 10. He's going to be all the way down to the 5.
Just a good running there. Very physical, and really, Coweta blocked it up pretty good for the first couple yards, but after that, it's just we got to have enough guys go fly after it and get it. They punched in right there. Just a quick up the middle with Howman.
Well, it's now 16-0. Prairie Grove, if they make this extra point, be down 3 scores. And this isn't an insurmountable lead that they have at this point. We got a lot of time, and we've executed fairly well. We're moving from 20 to the 35. We haven't been able to punch it now. The one time we did score, we got the penalty, and that's a big
the
difference
hard one,
right
yeah.
now. Yep.
Because not only did it do that, but then we ended up giving them the ball back, and they go down and score. So it's
extra point is good, man. That was their kicker's a pretty good kicker.
He is.
Well, with 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half, Prairie Grove trails Coweta 17-0. We're going to stay with it right here, Ryan. Here's the thing: Prairie Grove needs to score. Coweta gets the ball to start the second half.
Right.
It's very, very important that Prairie Grove score. We've got enough time to score, hold, and score. And so this is an important drive for Prairie Grove. And again, I was telling you, Laycock, look, he's got those hands on the hip. We're in the first half, but he did run 64 yards
for nothing. That's there's a couple plays every game that you look at. You did the 5 plays deal with Steven, the other night. Like it's one of those deals. Like that's one of the big ones right there.
It's interesting. It's Steven Blackston, who's with Southern Sports Network. We text a lot. He calls it the Bear Bryant 5 plays. The great coach Bear Bryant used to say 5 plays usually make a difference in a game. Steven and his dad did that assessment. And I agreed with all of them. I added a 6th one. That one's going to go into the end zone. So Prairie Grove will start again at the 20. And one of the things we talked about last week was field position in the kicking game. If you think about the field position on punts, kickoff returns, and things like that from last week, that was a huge difference in the game. And it's also playing a part in the game tonight. Because of their kickoffs and our returns and the way he's kicking it, when we have returned it, we've been inside the 20. When we don't return it, we're at the 20. We haven't had good starting field position. They've started like the last drive at their 43. They only have to go 57 yards.
Just had a change here on the offensive line. We'll see how that goes.
Moss coming under center here. And it's going to be a give. Sugg hit, but he plows his way, and he's going to get 3 yards on that.
What I love seeing there is 77, Ty Slaughter. He's moving his guy about 8 yards back. Get behind the big guy. He said, run it right here.
Prairie Grove needs a good drive here. 2nd down and 7 for Prairie Grove.
We got pretty much trips to that far side because you have your tight end.
A little bit of
Moss just go.
Moss just took off there, and Moss gets the first down. Looks like he bobbled the snap a little bit, but nonetheless, he gets the first down.
Well, he did a good job with the fake, and then he kind of rolls out trying to hide it just a hair, and then you can just see the jets come on. He gets around that edge, and he's gone.
I think one of our best plays is when he scrambles.
Yes. And that's why the delay scramble, I'd like to see a little bit of where, like your 3rd and long, like we used to do it with KJ Jefferson, but you got to look like you're passing for a second or two. It can't be too quick, and then let him go.
And this one is going to be a give. Sugg up the middle, and Sugg goes about 7.
A big difference there. We split everybody out. They've got to spread their defense out a little bit, and then we run the trap up the middle.
When you said we did it with KJ Jefferson, you are referring to the Arkansas Razorbacks, not Prairie Grove, right?
That's right.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
We didn't have.
If we had him, I must have been sleeping.
Yeah, we didn't have any KJ Jeffersons.
2nd down and 3 for Prairie Grove. 7.5 minutes to go here. This is going to be kind of a cross-buck back play, and not much going there. I think Coran's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down. We had Stearman in motion that time, trying to throw him off a little bit, but they read that well.
Coweta does a really good job of kind of staying home and not falling for the eye candy. Now, the one time they did, it was a touchdown, and they got called back. But most of the time, they've done a good job of kind of just staying home and playing assignment defense. And they're good. Their linebackers fly to the ball. Their defensive linemen are getting back there.
The thing I've noticed up there is the quick pitch out to Blake, and Blake's got the first. He's got more, and Blake inside Coweta territory. He's going to be tackled there by number 20. That's Avon Robbins.
You know, and with as aggressive as Coweta's been and how much they're stacking the box, that's been open. We just fumbled on it last time. But this time Blake says, nah, not going to happen twice.
Here's what's interesting. He's right at the same place he was when he fumbled last time. We were right about the 43-yard line. So first down and 10 for Prairie Grove in Coweta territory. We've driven 37 yards so far on this drive. Can we finish off the final 43? 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove trying to get on the board.
Well, I mean, look at all the people they have in the box.
And look at there's Sugg. Wow, nice strip up there. That guy's not very big.
He said, I don't want to meet you.
Number 15, that is Day Bell. And Sugg has to outweigh him 100.
Oh, what you wish Sugg could do, because you're afraid he might hurt an ankle, but what you wish he could do is kind of get up in the air just a hair, not to get hit, but get in the air and just step on the guy as he goes by. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to do. I've never ran the ball, so I can't say much. I know he's doing what he's supposed to do, but you'd love to see that. Keep them guys from ankle biting.
Second and 3, and now Moss rolling. He's just looking back. He throws complete to Laycock. Laycock down to the 24. I like that play.
Great job that time, but a lot of it is because of the scramble. He's holding on to it. He's given time. He's given time to do what he's doing, but then he also gives the receiver time to get out of kind of the traffic and get out there in space. And so that's where you see it right there.
Stearman was open. Of course, he's rolling to his right. Hard to throw back that pass to the left.
Nah, he did the right thing.
He did the right thing, hitting Laycock. Laycock's inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
In fact, if you remember one of the first times Moss came in at quarterback, I think we're in Dardanelle, and we said, well, he's in there. We're probably going to run the ball. He's so fast. And he threw a pass just like that on the first play.
There's a quick pitch to Blake Coran, and Blake going to get about 6 or 7 there. They're going to say he's still in bounds, so to keep the clock running. 5 minutes to go in the first half.
You know, you don't want to go too fast and give them the ball back, but you want to make sure you go down and score.
You got to get points here. In the red zone for the first time tonight, Prairie Grove at the 17.
I honestly think this would have been, you know, we had the touchdown call back. I thought that would be the first, but last time, you know, the fumble. I think we'd make it to the red zone last time too. We were moving with a really good rhythm.
Second down, 3 to go for Prairie Grove. And it's going to be a give to Sugg, and Sugg moving hard. He's going to be close to the 10, so it'll probably be first and goal right at the 10-yard line.
It's just a 27 read. Just great job by the line, getting him a little crease. And then he kind of adds his 3 or 4 yards with his toughness. First 3, we'll give the line. The next 3, 4, that's all Sugg.
We're closing in on 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove at the 10-yard line. Deepest penetration. We've driven 70 yards. Can we get these last 10? And it's going to be a keep by Moss. Moss, boy, nice job by the defense here. Let's see who that number is for them. He did a nice job of containment. I think it's 27.
Probably is. He's a great inside linebacker. He's kind of short in stature, but he's really effective.
Connor Smith wraps him up for a 1-yard loss. It'll be second down and 11. A great job that time by Coweta.
They've read us pretty well. You know, a lot of our success has been faking to the outside and run up the middle, or just getting the ball to the outside.
We've run the ball to the short side of the field a lot tonight. And again, this time it's a quick pitch to Blake.
Got it.
Give him 6. We finally get in the end zone with 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the first half, and Prairie Grove gets on the board, and looks like we're going for 2 here. Prairie Grove trying to.
Great job that time. You can see this, everybody to flow over to that far side, and he finds a little cutback lane.
Single back. And it's going to be Blake. Boy, they read that well, and Boy, they worked through the blocks right there. Several of their guys in. And Prairie Grove fails on the two-point conversion, but with 3:24, Coweta leads 17-6. Brian, that was a big drive that time, 80 yards.
Needed it, too. We needed it. We needed to know we were capable. You know, we'd had a couple of those lack of execution towards the end. We had a fumble. You know, we've had something called back. I mean, I honestly thought we were playing a lot better than that the last two. Now, the first series, we looked outmatched just in the way that we performed. But the next two series, both of them, we had a lot going for us.
And I want to also give a shout-out to PG Telco. PG Telco sponsors $50 for every touchdown Prairie Grove makes, and they just made their first one tonight, and we want to thank PG Telco for that. And while I'm at it, just remind you of our fantastic partners, our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive and Pickett Construction, our gold partners, Arbest Bank, First Community Bank, Ozarks Electric, and PG Telco. Prairie Grove getting ready to kick. Ian Carrillo getting ready to kick. And here it comes. And that one's kind of short, going to go out of bounds. You know, it goes out at the 33, 34. They're going to get it at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's fine. The only problem you ever have is if the Coweta takes it. You know, I remember one year we were doing that because they kept returning in a junior high game. And so they kept taking the penalty, and so eventually we had to kick it to them. We'll see what they do. It looks like they're going to take the penalty and put the offense out there, but
I'm surprised they're going to mark it at the 34. I thought if it went out of bounds, it went to the 35. You know?
I don't know if they're going to make him re-kick. I told you it happened. It happened one time in Oklahoma, and I was like, what?
So they're going to re-kick it, and this time they'll have to kick from the 35. We might get a penalty here if they don't hurry up and get the people out there. They hadn't started 25-second clock. We're safe. They're getting ready to kick. So Prairie Grove will kick it from the 35, and I think this is a pretty good move by Coweta.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we saw, like I said, last year against Sequoia in the junior high game. They ran 2 kickoffs back, so we just kicked it out of bounds. Well, they kept taking the penalty. Once we moved about 10 yards, we're like, okay, guess we're going to have to kick. Guess what? They ran it back. So hopefully that's not the case this year.
Well, our coverage last week,
it was rough.
We had a tough time, and so
you have a lot of young bucks out there, right? You got a lot of your sophomores out there. I can see 5 just staring right now. 5 sophomores. It's a young group, but it's a chance to get them playing time. It's a chance to develop them. It's a chance to, get their feet wet, the speed of the game. And about week 5, we probably need them on offense and defense a lot more than what they're getting rep-wise right now. But you can't give up big points on
It's
special
been
teams.
many moons ago, but I remember as a sophomore making that kickoff team. That was a big deal, and I got decapitated a couple times.
I wonder.
Are they going to let them kick from the 40? I thought they had to kick from the 35. Yeah, they are. Okay.
One ref told them to move it, and the other ref told them to move it back.
Well, maybe we'll get this last 3:24 finished here. Neither team's thrown the ball a lot. We haven't had a lot of stoppage of the clock.
Right.
So running the ball, you see this go by fairly quickly.
We're going to talk about it some more. Okay. I think we got it lined out. I don't mind them talking a little bit as long as it's not all the time. Get it right, though. That's always a plus.
Okay, here we go. As Carrillo's going to kick this time, and this time he kind of goes to the same place. And if they make us kick it, they're probably going to make us kick it again. I don't know why they're walking off. They're going to make us kick again. And get back out there, guys. Now you're going to have to kick from the 30. And they're going to end up with the ball when it's all said and done. They're going to end up with the ball close to midfield.
We've done this before. We did it last year. I don't know. Is it different in Arkansas?
No, you can take.
Everybody takes the ball at 35 and just says thank you.
I think you can do it. So I just did, and I actually think this is the right thing for Coweta to do, because now We're going to have to kick it again. And I think they're trying to keep it away from Heilman for one.
Yeah, don't blame him.
But at the same time, got to find a way to keep it maybe closer to that hash mark than we're kicking it.
Yeah.
But
have we ran any time off the clock?
no, you don't run time
because
off.
it didn't field.
No, it hadn't been fielded yet. So they've picked up 10 yards. Now, what would be lovely here for us is to have them fumble this kickoff. Carrillo getting ready to kick. And this isn't on Carrillo. They're telling Carrillo where to kick it. It's just happened to go, it's going out there. So let's see what we do here.
We've moved the ball. We placed the ball in the center of the field this time. We were kicking from the hash.
And this time it's going to end up. And wow, we got a break there. Now we just got to have good coverage. Got to have good coverage. There's a block in the back, no call, and they're going to still get up to the 44.
Hey, that's a lot better than I thought it would be with us kicking off from back there.
Boy, we had an opportunity there to hold them back deep, and
we're going to have to, again, we have sophomores kind of leading with their chest, and that's not going to cut it, right? You're going to have to toughen up a little bit. You're going to have to lead with a shoulder and get in there. And I'm not trying to be mean to somewhere. They're young. They're learning. This is a whole other ball game, and this is a physical, more mature team.
3:14 to go first half. They'll start at their own 44. They've had good field position all night. Going to be a give to Heilman. And, boy, they did a nice job on the corner there with Sugg. But, man, look at that. Nice wrap up there by 79. Ben Gomez.
There you go, Gomez. One of the nicest kids in class, but that's a big boy tackle right there.
He walked in your class as I was walking out today.
He did. I like picking on him, giving him a hard time. He's a good kid.
2nd down and 6 for Coweta. And it's going to be a straight drop. And now in trouble. And got him.
Nice.
Nice 54. Job. Boy. Yeah.
Nope. Belser
there on the tackle. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. This is a big play right here, Ryan. If we can get off the field, maybe get the ball one more time and close this thing down. We got 2:20 to go here, first half. Now, if we hold them here, I think it'd be a wise thing to take a timeout.
Right. Give yourself a chance.
And, yeah, I think, there could be a screen here. No, it's going to be, that's exactly what they got. Laycock's out there, though, and there's a penalty.
Oh, they're going to call a flag on Stearman. You watch, I bet, for something. Did he hit him in the face? Or did the quarterback say something? I bet Stearman jumped up and tried to get it and just came down and hit the quarterback's head.
So they're going to keep the ball. It's going to be marked off against Prairie Grove.
Well, it came off screen, so I wasn't able to see it.
They're going to call roughing the passer.
Yeah. I mean, in Stearman's defense, he's flying through there.
Did he hit him? Did he knock him down?
I don't think he knocked him down. I think maybe he jumped up to block the pass and his hands came down on the quarterback's head maybe. I don't know. It was hard to see.
Do we have that play one more time?
Nah, it was off screen. You couldn't see it. It was such a far away. It was away from the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer going to be the call. And, man, that Prairie Grove had him locked up. Laycock did a good job, but that's going to take it down to the Prairie Grove 41. And we got 2 minutes to go exactly. So now Prairie Grove Tigers do a great job there stopping them, and then the penalty. And penalties tonight, we've had 2 big ones. One on the touchdown and now on the 4th down because we'd have got the ball back with a couple minutes to go.
And then now you give them the ball in good field position on your side.
And good blocking out on the edge by number 10 there that's Jaden Love. He did a nice job out there on the corners, and now it's going to be a 1st down. Prairie Grove's got to have a stop here, and I think they've got all 3 timeouts left. So Prairie Grove, man, we need a turnover. That's deep, incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. That was Sugg on the coverage there.
And Sugg was with him step for step, so that was good.
I wish that would have been underthrown slightly because I think Sugg would have got it. Although Sugg didn't look up.
No, he didn't.
2nd down and 10. Laycock's going to come out. Lucius is going to come out. Moss is giving a lot of cushion out there in the slot. And he never looked that way, so Sugg out here, and they're going to get him staying in bounds. It's going to be short of the 1st down, I think. It's going to be 3rd down and maybe 1.
They're going to bring Marcus Fisher in for Reed. He's going to play. They can't do that. They can't do that. They didn't give us time to sub.
Yeah, and they're going to call a time. Prairie Grove had to use a timeout just to keep that from happening. So 1:15 to go. Prairie Grove Tigers really need to keep them out of the end zone here because they get the ball to start the second half. That penalty looms large.
Well, both of them tonight do. I mean, they're huge turning points in the game because they've scored every time they've touched the ball. But the first penalty, we would have scored one more time, and the second penalty, we would have actually had our first stop. So that's one of those deals that, it's brutal, but you got to play clean football. I honestly don't think that Stearman probably hit the guy that hard. I bet he just swung his arm down and hit his helmet, and, they were going to protect the head. It's a penalty, but I can't fight it. It's just one of those deals like in football, you're like, that's not really enough to call it. But, yeah, and Stearman may have done more and I didn't see it, but the way he was moving, it didn't feel that way.
I'm going to reserve comment on that.
You think we wussified football a little bit?
I did not say that at all. 3rd down, and let's call it 2 for Coweta. 1:15 to go. They've got all 3 timeouts. Well, we could use a sack here, turnover, pick off, something. And they're going to go straight to number 2, and he's going to get the first. Heilman down. He's tackled by Stearman, and who else is that helping him out there? I believe that was Fisher also helping. Boy, they go right back to him, but we get him. Now they're probably going to use a timeout because it's right at a minute to go. No, they're going to let it keep running. 2nd down. Now they do take a timeout. Let's take this one with them. 56 seconds to go. Coweta on the drive.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, we're back. 56 seconds to go. 2nd down and 7 for Coweta. Ball resting at about right at the Prairie Grove 10-yard line. Trying to keep them out of the end zone. Coweta gets the ball to start the second half. And the Tigers, Prairie Grove Tigers, hold the Coweta Tigers here. It's going to be a give. Quick pass out, incomplete. 3rd down and let's call it 7. And the question is, do they go for it on 4th? They kick a field goal here. I don't know. I think they go for it.
I said I kicked the field goal.
Well, their guy can boot it. But 3rd down, 7. Prairie Grove got a hold here and force them to make that decision.
Be another 27-yarder if they don't gain any.
3rd down. Let's see if they're going to throw the ball again. And it's going to be a keeper. He's got the corner. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown for Coweta. Legend Ellis goes 10 yards. Nice play call there. I don't think we expected that at all.
No, I thought a throw or Hellman's mayonnaise.
No, it's not like Hellman's.
Legend Ellis. He could be a car dealership owner.
Yeah. 23-6 now. Prairie Grove with some time. We don't have any timeouts, but can we get the ball, find some big play, get some points here still before the end of the half? Extra point on the way. It's up. It's good. 24-6. Coweta leading Prairie Grove. We'll stay with it here, Ryan. Penalties. 2 big penalties tonight. One, we scored a touchdown, called back. That one we had them stopped on 4th down. They were probably going to punt because it was back at their 40. And the big march off leads to a touchdown.
And our fumble. Those are the 3 plays.
Yeah,
we could have mulligans. And really, the penalties, there weren't egregious penalties. There weren't penalties that we all saw and it was obvious. There are penalties that enough for me to change the course of the game on something that I didn't get to see. But the fumble was an obvious fumble. I can't take that one back. that one was in our control. We gave it up, right? But the 2 penalties were ones like they said we were misaligned. Washhausen goes crazy because he felt like we were doing what was correct. And then that one, was just slightly off screen. Maybe Stearman tells me Monday, dude, I smoked that dude. But I just didn't see it. Nice kick. Right to Lucius.
He's going to get it, and let's see what he can do with it. Can he bring?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my. Wow. Wow.
You usually say, bingo.
I didn't even have time. It was, wow. He's hurt. I'm telling you, you talked about having that rule. There's an example of he got popped right there.
Yeah. And because you got a guy running 10, 20, 30, 40, over 40 yards as fast as he can, and you have Lucius who got 10 yards to catch, try to take off, and also read the team at the same time and read the blocking scheme. And I'm telling you, we got a lot of sophomores. The sophomores aren't performing yet. We've had some moments. We've had Leon step up and saw some big stuff out of him. Well, guess what? He's hurt right now because it's high school football. He's running the ball a lot, and JV. He's also playing on Friday night. He's getting 2 nights a week, and that's a lot of stress and strain on a body. And so he goes down. We've got a couple sophomores that go down.
I'm just telling you, that was a hit right there. I mean,
he
hit it the way. I mean, it was a hard hit. He hit him the way he caused him to fumble the ball. And now that
but here's the deal too is you got to go in as your kickoff team or your kickoff return team, and y'all got to look him in the eye and apologize first, and then promise him that never happens again. He may not want to be back there anymore either, but you gotta keep people from teeing off on your guys.
Man, that was a vicious hit. That was wow. Man, 35 seconds. They got the ball at the 10. This series of events here, Ryan, it's 24-6. They have the ball. You say that there is no mercy rule in Oklahoma? Well, that gives opportunity to come back.
Well, you got to think conference too.
My guess,
if it gets too far out of hand, like you want the guys to get enough playing time and good to go so that they're sharp. But you also you can rest some guys.
It wouldn't shock me right here if he ends up with a concussion. That was a big hit. I'm not saying he has it. I'm not trying, but that kind of hit.
I bet they at least knocked that wind out of him enough to where he's still trying to get air.
The nice thing is he's moving his legs, and he's not just laying there still.
Yeah. Well,
man,
you got anything to read?
Yeah, I do. Just a reminder. Well, let's talk about our volleyball team. As the volleyball team, what an exciting game last night. Playing Gravett. Gravett, the defending regional tournament champions last year. Prairie Grove last night got up 2-1, right? Or they were up.
We won the first two.
They won the next 2, and in the final game, Gravett up 14-12, 1 point away from winning. Prairie Grove gets the 13, and then still don't know how they got that last point. It was I don't know, the young lady that stretched out and was able to get it over from the back line diving and able to make it over. They get the 14. They end up winning the game.
So we have one girl, and I think the first hit was Cadence Jinks. She runs all the way to the back corner and pops it up, but barely. It wasn't really popped up, but it gave someone a chance. Then the next girl, I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank on who the second girl was, and she pops it up a little bit more, but not really good and not really enough. And here comes Avery Mann flying from the setter position, dives and just swings a haymaker and pops it and just barely goes over the net, but it goes.
And then to tie that game all up at 14, and then I think they end up winning 17-15. Prairie Grove sitting, I think, now at 6-1 in conference play. In a great position going down the back part of the conference. If they can, win out, definitely will be 1 seed, and can probably even, not that you want them to, they could probably even afford one more and still get a 1 or 2 seed.
Yeah, you're trying to avoid Pottsville. Pottsville's really good, and that's who we match up with, and we know that. I've got a cousin on Pottsville's team, and they're a pretty salty team. So yeah, we're trying to avoid.
You got relatives all over.
Everywhere, man. I got kids on I got nephews on coaching staff. When you get older, I think this happens. Like I didn't have this before, but now it's like my nephew's coaching over here. I've got a cousin over there. So I got a lot of insight places. I just got to make phone calls.
He's down for a bit. Why don't we take a break and see if they get him back up? We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Like Aiden's going to come off field. He's got Blake Coran. I can't see who the other one is helping him off. I believe that is Fisher helping him off. And so the defense is going to have to stand tall here.
And we put ourselves in a really tough spot. And here you can see the play. I mean, oh, goodness.
Wow, that was a big hit. I'm glad he's up, and like you said, I think he definitely got the wind knocked out of him. And now Coweta trying to really move this game into a very tough position for Prairie Grove Tigers. Prairie Grove Tigers got to keep them out of the end zone. Here is a give, and
number 9. It looked like that's James Hale.
That's the first time I think Hale's carried it tonight. Coweta's going to take a timeout. That's their second timeout, 27 seconds. So it wouldn't surprise me here, Ryan, with 27 seconds. They might put this in. They've got one more timeout. But if they run it, use that timeout, then they're a little bit. So that wouldn't surprise me to see them throw the ball here.
Why not? Because you get another play.
Or you may see that quarterback take it again. They've been very effective with him running the ball. So 27 seconds. Second down. They got the ball at the 7-yard line. Prairie Grove trying to keep them out of the end zone. I think to have a shot at this game. And not that we couldn't come back in the second half.
Oh, you can, but you just got to have a much different second half. And a lot of it's just cleaner play. We just the penalties.
You can take this down to about 2 or 3 plays, and you got a totally different game. But right now, Prairie Grove trying to stay in it. They're down 24-6, 27 seconds, ball at the 7-yard line. And Ellis, nice job. Boy, he's driving his feet.
Good job there. I don't know who the first contact was, but it was a great job.
Now it's going to be third down. Now, here's an interesting call. It's going to be third down. They've got it fourth over there. That's incorrect. It's third down, and they're going to have the ball at about the 4-yard line. This is an interesting call here, Ryan, because if you run it and don't get it, you won't have time.
I'm trying to see who that was on that stop right there. I mean, just stood him up in the hole. That was great.
But Heilman kept driving his legs. Heilman probably got another 2 yards.
Yeah, but here's the deal. If that dude doesn't do it, and the cavalry can't come. So that guy made it. I mean, he did get his 2 yards. Don't get me wrong.
I'm giving credit to him just for not, because he was outmanned a little bit there, and he just kept driving his feet.
It was such a good stop there. And I thought it was like tall enough to be a Laycock or a Sugg, but it looked like it came from inside linebacker, maybe Stearman.
Could have been 54 there, Ryan.
That'd be Belser.
Yeah.
Great job. Whoever it was, great job.
Well, it's third down now for Prairie Grove. The ball is at their 4. And the thing is, man, this is a tough. If I'm their coach, this is a tough call because you don't make it. Yeah, they're going to run, and he didn't make it. And now it's 4th down. They got their second play called. They've already got it up. And 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They're going to get it off. Prairie Grove, can you stop him? And he
didn't get it.
He didn't make it. Wow. Wow, that was huge. That was huge, Ryan, to keep them out of the end zone. And that's going to do it. The first half. Wow, we dodged the bullet after the big hit on the kickoff.
Definitely dodged a bullet there, and you just wish you stay penalty-free, and it's a different deal, but we didn't. So now you come back and you play penalty-free, and you make it where they got to sweat it a little bit, and you come out with a lot of pride on how you do your second half.
I think one of the key here in the second half is a stop and score. We need to stop them off the bat and then score, and then it's a game.
Just like most of these games, we're holding the ball for about twice as long as our opponents. Our defense is giving us opportunities, but we're not getting enough clean play to really capitalize. And so that's the thing, it might fly in the 4A, but it's not flying with these bigger schools.
Well, let me give one extended heartfelt thanks to Prairie Bank for providing the football team with tonight's pregame meal. I really appreciate fueling our team both on and off the field. Well, we're going to take a break here for halftime. Enjoy the halftime festivities, and we'll run some of our sponsors and appreciate them. We'll be back for the second half in about 20 minutes.
Now for your halftime entertainment with Coweta.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, we're back, getting ready to start the second half. A couple minutes before we kick off the second half. Just looking around the conference right now, Green Forest leading Greenland 21-7 at halftime.
Get them a win.
Yeah, Huntsville and West Fork, they're at 0, tied up at 0. Elkins, as you said, they would take it to Harding. Tonight, they lead 30-0 at half. That looks like that's heading for a mercy rule. And Prairie Grove down 24-6. And again, this is kind of the similar as last week.
We've hurt ourselves. And or I should say 2 weeks ago. The score is not indicative. I mean, we've held the ball longer than Coweta has. I don't know that we have more yards than they do, but because we don't have the stats here in front of us. But Ryan,
he'll be back shortly.
Yeah, and the thing is I mean, you take if you just take 2 plays away, and this thing is probably sitting at 17-14, probably.
Yeah. Which 2 do you want?
I would just take the 2 penalties. I'd take the penalty when they would have punted on 4th, and I'll take the penalty when we scored a touchdown.
I think so too.
You take those 2 plays, this game's sitting at 17-14. Instead, is 24-6. Prairie Grove really needs a stop to start the second half.
Yeah, because we received the first kickoff, so Coweta's going to receive this one. And, we've been kicking it out of bounds, just kind of keep it away from them and play safe with Hillman. And so, Heilman.
Who? Heilman. The reason I know that, I worked with a guy. And
had the same last name?
Had the same last name. This has been many years ago.
Well, I did not, so I struggle. But I struggle with our own guys like Duran, so it's that Prairie Grove education. No, I love our Prairie Grove education. That's why
you're employed there. Well, Prairie Grove, like I said, I think
I don't think this game's out of reach yet.
No.
I've got a couple of
What
texts.
you said is stop, score, stop.
Yeah, I think I've got I got a couple of texts saying, hey, are we just outmanned tonight? You know, it's tough. No, we're not outmanned tonight. It's just been a couple of mistakes. They're not. I mean, we are, I would say, bigger, like as far as like size-wise. I think they're fast. Their defensive guys are flying to the football.
I would say we're on par size-wise more so, and I would say they have a couple more bigger, like a couple more good numbers of those guys.
You tell me which one of those guys out there is bigger than Slaughter or bigger than Reed.
No. Slaughter and Reed definitely are big. And really, Sugg as a running back is bigger than their running back. But the difference would be the mental execution. But they got a guy that's 290. I mean, they got a defensive tackle that's starting and playing that's 290. We don't have a 290 setting out there. Now, Reed's pretty good size. But
they got him listed 290. I have not seen a 290 player on this
I
field.
didn't think he was 290. But
just like that running back's not buck 90 either.
I don't think so either.
Here goes Carrillo this
Offsides.
time.
That's about like kicking it out of bounds, though, so that's a good job.
See where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him probably at the 39. So that's not a bad deal. We almost got the onside kick.
Yeah, and what you do is you give yourself a chance there, and this is actually not bad field position. This would be the, second worst field position for them in the game. Yeah. That's not that bad then for us. Hey, that guy's yelling at you. I can hear him.
Talking about Joe Testator?
I am. Their announcer does a really good job of being excited about it all, which is good. A lot of people like that.
That's great. I love it.
There's me trying to be excited.
Every play. First down and 10. I mean, we get excited, but maybe on special plays.
I started to say, I've had to turn my radio down before watching stuff back because we get pretty loud.
Nice
stop. Who is that?
Right there.
54. That's Belser again, right?
Belser again. He
Great
picked
job.
up 2 yards, so good job.
He's the one that had that big stop there at the end of the half, too.
Second down. I think this is a critical series for Prairie Grove's defense to get back in this game. And now in motion, they're going to be a give. Nice cut by the running back right there. And that second effort is going to get him a first down.
Could you get a ball out while we're doing that, guys?
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't see the number that got it there. It's number 21 for Coweta.
Moss is the one who got the tackle on him.
J.J. Smith on the run. Ryan, the thing about that run there, he cut, like a lot of times running backs will try to just get the edge, and he saw that hole, he popped it, and then when he got hit, he kept driving his legs, got an extra probably 5 or 6 yards. First down and 10 for Coweta, ball at the Prairie Grove 48. There's Heilman again, and he's still going to pick up. Boy, we tackled him forward. He got about 6 yards.
Yeah, he goes forward really well. Kind of like Sugg.
I don't want to jinx this at all, but we've done a decent job on him tonight compared to the way he ran on us last year.
Well, I think the difference, too, is they had to go to him every time last year. They got a lot more pieces this year.
Well, yeah, and the quarterback has made a difference. Oh. That helps us.
I wonder where he was going.
There's nothing worse than to be out in a slot or out on the split in and go off.
There's nowhere to hide out there.
No.
Everybody goes, you can see the ball. You don't even listen to the count. But I don't care what you say. It's tough.
Yeah. I don't know that you can do this anymore. I'll make this comment after the play. Second down and 10 now for Coweta. And it's going to be a give or keep. Man, that has been one of their most effective plays.
Good job that time by Laycock, Pierce, several guys there on the tackle.
It's going to be third down and 6 for Coweta.
All right, defense.
Somebody got upset with us. They shut the door.
Nah, one of the players that's injured, unfortunately, a senior, Ogle. He came through and he shut the door for us.
And it's going to be another keep. That I'm telling you, that has been.
Moss been even the hole really good, but that's one of those deals where can he get a ball out?
Boy, he drives all the way down to the 30. He got contact about our 36. He got additional 6 yards there. I was going to say, back in our day, whenever you jumped off, if you were in the backfield, you just kept going in like you were going in motion. And I was guilty of that more than once. And
ran
a lot of sprints on Monday after that. First down and 10 for Coweta with the ball at the Prairie Grove 30. 9 minutes, 43 seconds.
That was Reed that time, got rolled up on. He was already had a pretty tender ankle from last week.
And here is 21. Man, he just kept finding little holes there, Ryan. That's J.J. Smith, and he gets a first down. And, we had him third down with a chance to get off the field. We weren't able to. Now they're at the red zone right at the 20-yard line. 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
I'm going to call Belser. Belser, come, stop it. He's been big.
And this time it's going to be, he's got a man open. It's touchdown.
Our defensive back is not even guarding the guy. He was kind of guarding the run. I think he was peeking in the backfield a little bit.
Nice pass there from Ellis. And Coweta takes a 30-6 lead. Their extra point guy's been automatic tonight.
Yeah, almost like you used to throw it up in the air and call 500 and kind of run under and catch it. He put a lot of air on it, gave his guy all the time in the world, and I don't think we were playing the pass. I think we were playing the run there.
Well, here comes the extra point on the way, and the extra point is up and good with 9:08 to go here in the third. Coweta stretches that lead 31-6. We went 2-0 against Oklahoma teams last year.
The same two teams.
This year it's been a little bit of a turn of events, and
both of these teams got a lot better.
Yeah, they did, and in both games we've made some mistakes.
Yes, but both of those teams have gotten a lot better. They were younger last year. They didn't execute as well last year. They didn't have multiple facets of their game. All those things have improved. And I'll be honest, our special teams, our kickoff and kickoff return, has struggled. And that's been very glaring in this. And then the other part is just the penalties. We got to clean up the penalties.
So back deep for Prairie Grove is East and Coran. So, again, Ryan, I don't think we're out of this thing yet. I think, again, we've got time in this quarter to get a couple scores. If we can get a couple scores and hold them, we're back in it. But we got a very high hill, I guess you will, to high. Oh, that's going to go into the end zone. To climb.
They'll kick it in the end zone. We'll take over at
their kicker.
He's done a great job.
He's done a great job. Kickoffs. He got a field goal tonight. He's got 4 extra points. He's got 7 points himself tonight. And Prairie Grove's going to start first down and 10.
And this is where you just put a drive together. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Go get you 6, 7, maybe 8 points.
There's 9 minutes left here in this quarter. Like I said, you can score, hold, and score. You're back in it. So it's not impossible yet. But there's Blake Coran, and Blake gets about 4.
Good kick out block by Belser that time. Good hold by the offensive line. Good cut up the field, not trying to stretch it by Blake.
Hudson Arnold on the tackle there for Coweta. Second down, and let's call it 6 for Prairie Grove. And here's the quick pitch to Coran, and Blake stays on his feet. He's got the first down, and they're going to get a flag. Well, there's another first down that's going to be called back for a penalty, and penalties have hurt the Tigers tonight. Prairie Grove Tigers.
Yeah. The 2 flags were brutal. This one we'll find out. It looked like it was at the first down area. You got a lot of guys moving out that way.
Let's see here,
I don't see it on the film, but doesn't mean it wasn't there.
Let's go personal foul.
Oh, they had a guy go under our block. So they had a guy kind of just try to cut the legs out of someone who was blocking.
Oh, wow. We got a break right there. I think that's 15-yarder. Should put us up at the midfield stripe.
Yeah, that should be a personal foul.
So that's going to be first and 10 for Prairie Grove. We got a break right there, Ryan. One of the first ones we've had tonight. So Prairie Grove with a chance here.
Now do something with it, right? Use it. Capitalize. I hear the volleyball team say that a lot. Like they do something good, they get the ball back, and they're like, all right, now use it. You know, I hear parents and fans. And
I still can't get over that point last night. I watched it several times. Just great effort. Let's see if we can get that same effort out of our football team right now. Here's a quick pitch. Boy, we're really working that quick pitch out there, Ryan. And there, this time, I think that's going to be a flag on us.
The only thing I saw, because it was jumbled up, I couldn't see the play. I saw one of our players on the ground looking at the official with his hands out. So that either means I held or they hit me under the legs again.
Man, I think you're maybe right.
He did, yeah. Their player, you can see it. He tried to take out our right guard that was pulling.
Wow, that's twice in a row. We've gotten 30 yards off those penalties. And that's after the play.
We've had.
So the 40 that happened at the 41. They marked that off after the play, so that's all the way down to the 26. And we haven't run a lot of time, Ryan. We're at 8:07.
1 minute. We got a ball with 9 minutes.
And so Prairie Grove, boy, if we get punching in here, Ryan, holding score, we've got a game. So you want to keep fighting here.
That's right. And we have the guys to do it. Our offensive line's doing a great job getting holes, and then we've got 2 really strong running backs.
And this time it's
Sugg.
Sugg. He's going to go down inside right about the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him maybe the 19. Second down for Prairie Grove. And they put him at the 19-yard line. So second down, long. Well, we'll call it 3 yards to go for a first.
I hope. Every time Sugg runs as hard as he does, I always fear that he's going to stand up and not be able to and have to go back down. That time he looked like he gingerly came back to the huddle, but.
Second down, 3 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 19-yard line. Second time inside the red zone tonight for Prairie Grove.
Forsett takes our wing back over to that far side.
And here comes the option. Moss is going to keep it this time. Smart to keep that.
Yeah, you don't have room. You don't have really. You'd almost rather us go ahead and get our running back down the field to block or to throw that pass forward. There's just not enough room there for a pitch.
It's going to be third down. I'm sorry, third
not unless
down,
it's early, right? If you pitch early, you got room. If you don't pitch early, there's not enough room there.
And whenever you're running the short side of the field, you run out of real estate real quick.
Yeah.
Third down and 2. Prairie Grove with the ball at the 18. I think it's going to be a quick pitch again to Coran, or we're going to go right up. We've got
Pierce is in
there. Quick pitch to Coran and Blake. He's not going to get it. He's going to be a yard short. Maybe not even gotten a yard there. So it's going to be, see where they mark him. They may give him to the 17. No,
I would love to see us go for it and run like a 27 read, but put Pierce in at halfback and let him be the lead blocker in the hole, and then run Sugg right behind him.
It's 4th down and 2. Really, if Prairie Grove has any chance at all of pulling this out tonight, Ryan, they've got to get it here.
Our receiver had to go back. I don't know who changed what, but he definitely got clarification. But
well, I tell you what, we're getting close.
Short on time.
Short on time here. Got it down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, and it's going to be Sugg. He stretches out. I think the extra effort's going to get him there.
That one guy's spot's terrible, but the guy on the far side, it looked like he got it. They're going to measure.
Well, it depends. I mean, all night they've been putting it on the lines, and now this time it looks like.
Which really, this is an appropriate way to do it because you got to earn it. You know?
No, I agree. I
wish we had a lineman or something behind him. It looks like it was a first down on the replay there. The way he fell, it looked like the ball. When his leg hit or when his knee touched the turf, that the ball was almost to the different color.
I can tell you the way they spotted that.
It doesn't look like he got it on the spot, though. But I was telling you, too, is that this near side official spotted it really tight.
No, he missed it.
Yeah.
We got the bad spot, Ryan.
We really did. We really did. I think if you go back and look, it looked like Sugg was quite a bit further. Now, our TV angle here is a little harder. But, man, when you look at it and you see where his knee hit, it looked like he falls and almost gets to the green color change. And they spotted it almost back where his knee was at. Let's look at it again here real quick. Watch Sugg as he goes down. He stretches out. Look, his elbow is It's about a yard short of the green, and that's about where they spotted it. I mean, it's close. I do think, and immediately when I saw that official, he took a step to the right and went. And so I felt like he went more to the knee or the hip area rather than where the ball was. But
the only issue I have is all night they spot the ball at each line.
Yeah.
And but nonetheless, they got it 1st and 10. And trying to get him, and they're sug to get him at the 20-yard line.
Good job that time. I see number 20, Gary Allison. He's a sophomore getting a little PT here. I like seeing some of these sophomores get some time, show what they're capable to do, learn. We're going to need them. I'm telling you, we're going to need them more and more. We had a big injury tonight with the sophomore, so, we need another sophomore to step up and replace him.
2nd down, 7 to go for Coweta.
Quarterback.
He's going to be close to the 1st down.
That is
Laycock. And again, you notice now every time the spot's right at the line of these things. Yes.
They're going to go fast on a 3rd and just short.
And let's see, there's a flag.
Oh, that's what they did to us on the touchdown. Said we weren't set. They did it to them there. Now, different situation. They didn't score one, but.
Oh, a turnover here would be nice.
A stop, a turnover, just an opportunity to breathe some life into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make them sweat something. And we have. We've gotten close several times. I mean, we have made them sweat something.
3rd down, 6 for Coweta. Let's see what they got here. He drops straight back. Throws complete. He
doesn't have it though.
No, he didn't get it. It's going to be 4th down. The question is, will they go for it?
I would.
And
why wouldn't you? You've literally dominated everything. Why would you not go for it on 4th and 1, even in your own end zone? This is non-conference, like you said. It's play to be aggressive, unless you need to work on your special teams punting.
Well, if Prairie Grove could stop here, they would have it in a great place. Got 18 seconds left on the play clock. And they're taking their time. Let's see.
Just don't jump.
Yeah, down to 8, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They're going to go, and they're going to keep, and he got it. He got the 1st down. So they just drive ahead up to the 28-yard line, 1st down and 10, Coweta. And Joe Testator calls the 1st down from the PA.
Yeah, that's a good one to be excited about. There's all the other ones that, wasn't needing all the excitement. But that one was a good one to be excited about. 4th and 1, and you get it. Just good, tough running up the middle.
Don't defend him.
It's hard to on that. Hard not to on that one. I would have been excited too.
You don't want to make it sound like, beating the Russians in hockey. 2nd down and 7 for
Pierce
Coweta.
And Laycock on the tackle that time. Quarterback keeps it. Their quarterback has played so much better this year.
Oh, he's been amazing tonight. And I'll tell you that those reads that he's making and pulling it out of the belly, he's done fantastic tonight. And
it's number 9 that time.
And man,
Stearman was
they were
almost
trying to
there.
get him.
He got him,
but he had to chase him down. But that's number 9, James Hale. He gets the 1st down, and now Coweta starting to run some clock.
There's a personal foul, looks like. Yeah, he pointed back towards Coweta.
They're down. We had a chance to get the ball back at around the 6-minute mark, Ryan, or we had the ball.
Yeah.
Chance to score. It's already down to under 2. It's a hold, so they're going to back them up. And if that's from the spot, which is the 40, that's going to back them up to the 30. So it's just going to remain 2nd down. They're going to lose a yard. So it'd be 2nd down and 8. But they're running the clock, and now unless Prairie Grove gets a turnover here, they're going to have something big. I just like it's very similar to how we played Sequoia a couple of weeks ago. We played hard to the end the other night.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, closed the gap a little bit before the end, and I'd like to see us do that because like I said, 30-6 is not indicative of overall, comparison of talent or anything. Quick pitch. Oh, man, overran right there by Blake.
Yeah, I didn't understand Blake's approach on that one. That was not like Blake at all. The thing I like about that, and you were talking about, keep fighting. Sometimes you play a cupcake schedule at the beginning, and then once you get into conference, the first time you get punched in the mouth, we've talked about this, and you don't even know what to do with it hardly. We've stressed and strained here for 3 weeks. That's got to pay off somewhere down the line.
And it's a late call, but they're going to get 5. That's still not going to give them a first down,
and it was an offside or whatever
encroachment. Yeah. Well, Ryan, you're right. I mean, you think about.
Now here's the deal: if you don't get the call right there, that means you kind of jumped up instead of forward. Well, then what's your first step supposed to be? It's not standing up. So, make sure you're going forward.
But Ryan, if you think about our first 3 weeks, the Sequoia game surprised me a little bit. They were much better than I anticipated them. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, or 3rd and 1, and then last week, of course, Farmington from the 5A rival. We played hard last week. I know they had some guys missing, but still, it's first down for Coweta. He's going to power his way up to the 45-yard line. But I was going to say, and then now this week, this is a very good Coweta team we're playing. Last year, we bested them, but, they went all the way down to the final play.
Yeah. And that's the thing. They were young. They're bigger than us. They're quite a bit bigger than us, right? They're like a 6A from a size perspective.
Yeah, from a size perspective.
But last year, they played a lot of sophomores. They took their bumps. They came over to Arkansas and lost a game. This year, they're a lot more solid of a team. Their execution's a lot more on par with what you would expect from a larger team.
Oh, they dropped the ball, but look at the quarterback. Smart by him. He's going to get tackled, hit. Blake Coran hits him.
Dude,
Laycock also.
You got it. We need you all year long. That's what I'd be telling my quarterback right now. I love that spirit, but we need you all year long. Either get out of bounds, throw a little pass.
He got a little banged up right there. I can just tell by the way he's walking.
Him and old Balake Coran, Blake put it on him right there.
So 2nd down, 9 for Coweta, under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Prairie had a chance here in the 3rd to kind of close this gap, but 2nd down and 9 now, and they're going to just give, and they're going to start running him because if I imagine we got a lot of guys going both ways, and they're probably getting a little winded right now. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Well, that's where you hope you find a couple guys that you can give a spell here or there, like a cornerback or an inside linebacker or a lineman. Just even one young guy to throw in there every once in a while.
That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Coweta leading 31-6. We'll be back for the 4th quarter after this.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Ryan, we talk about this being a game of inches, just a few inches. You think about how close Sugg was to getting that first down there, going down possibly 31-14. You think about last week missing by a yard or so on 4th down. Just those small little things like that have
play clean, right? The penalties, that's been huge.
Yeah.
And then stuff like that. So we need just a little bit more strain out of our offensive line and a little bit more strain out of a running back. And you make those.
Well, you talk about penalties. I mean, last week we got the ball 1st and 10 at the 42. Chance to run the clock. Back-to-back penalties, and we had to give the ball up. So 3rd down and 5 for Coweta. I imagine they're in 4-down territory with this big lead, unless we get a sack or something here. But I imagine they're going to go to Heilman, or it might be a quarterback keeper again. No, he's going to drop straight back. He's going to scramble. He's going to get the first.
That's what I'd like to see Moss do right there. Now, you've got to have a passing threat. So you got to complete a pass or two to be able to do that. But see how he waited a second and looked. It looked like a pass. And then he took off. That's what I need Moss to do.
He's pretty quick. I watched him that time. He's pretty quick. Nice job that time by Legend Ellis. He gets the first down out of the Prairie Grove 35. And yeah, right here, Ryan, if you don't stop him here, I think it's time to to get some guys some rest, get ready for conference. And quick toss out here, and Moss on the tackle, also East on the tackle. Reception there by number 10, that's Jaden Love. Jaden's going to get about 5. Oh, they give him 4 yards, so 2nd down and 6.
He's 6'2", 195, and playing defensive back and wide receiver. He's a good-looking athlete.
And here's the give. Heilman's got a seam right there. Oh, man, what a great job by him to keep his balance.
Yeah, East about had a shoestring tackle. Doesn't finish it.
See if they show that. If we got the replay there for that one, watch him keep his balance and get about another 6 yards.
Oh, there's Joe Tessitore. I heard him.
Yeah, well, he called the 4-yard play pretty much the same way, right? So I know I'm guilty of getting excited too. Here comes the give, and nice job that time.
Fisher had him, but he didn't get him down. But it looks like Jose and Pierce, and is that Stearman? Go ahead and finish him off. It is.
So 2nd down, ball at the 10-yard line. 2nd down, goal from the 10, and 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Let's see, he's going to drop straight back. He's looking, he's got a man, and almost.
Good job. That's number 25. I think that's Rudsell. There was a guy I told you I needed to meet the other day, Lane Rudsell. I met him in the hallway. He's a sophomore, and great job by him defensing that pass.
Yeah, he really good. He was in good position there. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Coweta. And I imagine with this lead, if they don't make it, I imagine they'll work on their kicking game here. Might as well go ahead and try to do that. But they may not,
Should be another 27-yarder. That was what their first one was.
3rd down, 10. And it's going to be man, Stearman, there's a hold.
Stearman did a great job getting through, but
incomplete. Boy, he got held, too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4th down. They're going to bring the kicking unit on. He's going to try to get his 2nd one tonight. He's got 7 points in the game.
Watch Stearman rush back, and there's just an arm bar. But good job that time by Stearman getting them off schedule, and that's the thing. And luckily, they didn't complete the pass. We didn't have as great as coverage as we'd like, but.
Extra point, or not extra point. It seems like an extra point for this guy. It's a field goal, another 27-yarder. It goes through. And, we've been talking about him all night. Landon Stevens, their kicker. I don't think I've called his name. Just kept saying the kicker. Landon Stevens. He's done a great job. Made 2 field goals, 4 extra points.
That was the longest drive of the night by any team. They held that ball for almost 7 minutes.
Wow. Well, it was long. It's 10-12. It's 34-6. So Prairie Grove, I still think here you fight. You try to put one more in the end zone tonight.
Right. But like we both agree, if this one doesn't turn out and they go down and get them one, then you start putting in the others.
Yeah. And he may decide to do that now, not to get anybody hurt as we get ready to go to conference play. Conference comes up next week. We travel one more time to Green Forest, and it's a little closer to Green Forest. Oh, I've got a trivia question for you tonight.
Man, I almost purposely forgot.
I gotta get to the trivia question.
Coran filled about the 4.
And he's going to get to the 22. Here it is. What is the larger quantity, Mr. Cook? Here you go. The larger quantity. Prairie Grove football wins since 2015 or miles between the Prairie Grove and Coweta football fields?
I'm going to say miles.
It is miles. The shortest route between fields is 86.5 miles, and Prairie Grove has won 82 games in the last 10 years.
Closer than I thought. There's a penalty on the play. That's closer than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought it was a lot farther than that.
I think Stephen on this question did it's a penalty. Back Prairie Grove up inside, back down to probably inside the 10.
It can't be half the distance.
Oh, I guess so. Yep, I guess it's going to be right around the 10-yard line.
17. What's half that? I'm not very good at math. 8.5. Good.
goodness.
Okay, here's another great quick trivia question for you.
Where does he get this stuff?
From all the history I gave him. This one is, did you know, included tonight, did you know the last 3 times Prairie Grove was played on September 19th, which is the day you met your wife in 2007?
I was just going to say that. It's International Talk Like a Pirate Day, too.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. First down and 10, Prairie Grove got Coran and Sugg in the backfield. And there we go. He's got Stearman, 50, 40, 30. He's trying to stay away from him.
20.
Give him 6.
Wow, that was a 91.5-yard touchdown pass, I think.
That is
maybe a record.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a record, but that was the longest drive of the night now. So nice play there. Good pass. And Moss hit him in stride.
No,
watch this replay here.
Moss did a good job of holding that ball, staying strong in the pocket, and then they just forgot. And that's the thing. A team that is that aggressive, some of those quick pitches and hits, those quick hits, are really effective. We're going to go for 2.
I can't see from where I'm at. I got to stand up here.
I can see barely. It looks like we're in our base formation. Looks like Coran and Sugg in the backfield.
Quick pitch to Blake, and he stopped short, 34-12. We got 9 minutes and 51 seconds. Ryan, here's the next one. I was in the process when we threw the long pass. The last 3 times, including tonight, Prairie Grove was played on September 19th. It's been against a Tiger mascot.
Ooh, Talahina? Is that
so
one?
No, the last 2 times they played on this date. And for that, so tonight it's Coweta. Who were the other Tigers we played?
Was it Talahina? Because that would be in that.
It's not an Oklahoma team.
Oh, okay.
And it's the same team both times.
It'd have to be something close then. Yeah. Maybe like a West Fork.
You got it. The West Fork, 2014, a 42-0 win and a loss in 2008. One of the first times we lost them in years, 2008. They had those 2 guys. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. They had a couple of guys. Yeah.
Who was it?
I can get Gents. Yeah, Gents. The Gents. I think they had a couple of those guys, and we lost 23-6.
That was like the first year we had been to playoffs in forever, right?
No, we went in 08.
Okay.
We didn't go in 2010.
Okay, that's what it was.
First year of our broadcast.
That I started to say I don't remember a West Fork loss before, but I was trying to think of Tigers that would be preseason. That's where like the Talahina came in. Yeah. But when you said it was local, I was like, really, it would be someone that was in our conference. And because most of the time we're still in non-con play, there's not really any non-cons that we've had that have moved up or that we play, your Pea Ridges, your Farmington, and stuff like that at the beginning of the year when they're non-con. But that's where I went to the West Fork would be Charleston was my other one.
Yeah.
Because we played them that one year. That was going to be my second guess. We played them that one year, right after what's-his-face left and went to the Hogs before he played for Western Kentucky and beat us. Ty Story, who's now the OC at Bentonville.
Oh, wow. First down and 10 for Coweta, and they still have their starters in. 34-12 lead for the Coweta Tigers, and it's going to be Lowe going to get it on the corner here, and nice move there by Howman, and he's going to go. No, he's going to get caught. He's got him.
They're letting them block and try to fight off blocks. I mean, it's one of those deals like, oh, no, there's a flag. I was trying to say, they let them fight pretty good there because I saw several jersey tugs, but it's like, it's teaching us to either be strong about it or get beat. It's one or the other. But they did throw the flag. I didn't see the flag.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yes.
All right. Let's see where they spot that. If it's, it takes them a long time to figure this stuff out.
The flag's at the 49. So. Oh, whoops. The chains move. The chains should not move. Not until the official thing there is done. Because how do you know where your first down was?
Now you got it. And the guy over there on the far side has to have that mark.
So the scoreboard has 1st and 10 from the 48. We'll see where they put it.
They got it right. They're close enough. And so now they're going to back them up. And, boy, that was a big backup here for Prairie Grove. Cause
yeah, in our favor this time.
Yeah. So they're going to move it. Let's see. Man, that must have been at the – it was at our 49, right?
Yeah.
So that backs them up to the 41. So first down, 17 to go for Coweta. And we have 9 minutes and 35 seconds left. Straight drop. Throws complete. Going to be close to the first down. Nice reception there by Zero. That is Cooper McNack.
I didn't think he got as far as he did, but Coran was on the tackle that time. That's going to make it a real nice and short second down.
And that, you're seeing them throw the ball. They may be working on their game now a little bit
they
too.
Should.
And I think that's the right thing to do. I don't think they're trying to run the score up or anything like that. Working on their offense, trying to get ready for their season. And now here's
that was Coran. Bingo.
Wow. Man, he's got to be careful. That was close right there.
I think he dead armed himself though, because his arm's hanging a little bit.
Now they're doing a hurry up offense. They're working on their game right now here, Ryan. They're split wide. They're working, trying to make sure they're ready for their seasons. They get ready to go to their conference games.
Big hit that time.
That was a big hit. Been 2 big hits tonight. We were the recipient one and over. I thought he was going to overthrow him there. Nice break of a tackle.
There's the difference in Coran and a sophomore. Sophomore did a good job of coming up to make the tackle. There's just not quite enough weight to him. You know what I mean? Like, he was the one that had the great defensive play, Rutzel. But there he goes to tackle one of their bigger guys. It's 200 pounds. Yeah, Rutzel's not close to that.
Jaden Love was the one that got
and he's 200. Rutzel's probably 150.
I'm telling you, they're overstating these guys. He ain't
He's an athletic kid, about 6'1", 6'2".
He's athletic, but he's
but muscle ways. I would say he's closer to that. I think the running back was understated. I bet he's getting closer to that.
They're trying to get these guys some college looks.
I didn't understand. The quarterback went up in the air, but they got him down. So second down.
Second down, he gets about, they're going to give him 3 yards. So second down and 7. We're down to 8 minutes and about 8:10 left to go in the game. 34-12, Coweta leads Prairie Grove. Boy, our guys are starting to look a little tired over on that defensive side. And they've been playing all night. So
Stearman
just right there.
Got him.
Stearman got him.
That was Howman, but I think number 9 ran the wrong play.
I mean, think about this. Stearman out there making the play. He just went, he ran about 60 yards a while ago.
Laycock's like, yeah, well, I did it, and I didn't even get a score
I didn't get anything for it. So third down and 5. And it's going to be a pass. And they're trying to keep him contained. He's going to tuck and run now. Smart play there by Legend Ellis, the quarterback. He's going to get the first down.
Really good job by him that time.
Good job by their offensive line not to hold in a situation like that. And they didn't. I was looking, wanting one. There was no they did a good job.
Well, I saw that one lay down on us after we were already down. I'm like, can you do that? And I was like, hey, stop him. If it bothers you, stop it.
If a guy falls down, and that's a different thing. First down and 10. They're at the Prairie Grove 18 as we approach. Getting close to 7 minutes to go in this game, and now it's going to be a give. Man, they got him on that one.
That was Stuckey that time. They put him in an outside linebacker, and he just did a good job of fighting off that guy, and they get the hold.
Yeah, James Hale on the run, but he's going to come back because of a hold.
14 is Stuckey. You see him on that far side. He's just trying to get away and go make the tackle. He can't get his open arm free.
You can't do that in that much of an open field area where everybody can see it.
Yep.
You can get away with that sometimes when it's
on the inside.
Yeah, out there like that, it's going to be hard. So they're going to mark that one off. That'll go back to the 28-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 with 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the football game.
They still got their starters in, though.
Yeah, first down and 20. And it's going to be a pass thrown by, threw it behind him. Wow, nice block on the corner there. And he's going to he almost broke it. Boy, that was a really nice block out there on the far side.
We got a guy making a tackle. That is number 7.
Is it Pierce or no?
Nice. I see him back there in the back. Might be Pierce. No, it was 43. It looked like a 7, but it was Stearman. It was 43.
Boy, they got a big play on that. It's going to be second down and about 7. 6.5 minutes to go. We're almost halfway here through the fourth quarter. 34-12. Coweta leading Prairie Grove. And it's a keeper by the quarterback. There's a hold again. No call that time, though.
Good job by Laycock making sure he doesn't go that direction. Problem is they get the first down.
See if we got that again. Watch right there. I think 14 for us got held. That was my opinion anyway, but they get first and goal. See if you can see that.
Oh, yeah. He is on the outside. They were already engaged. Maybe that's why they didn't call it, but he definitely was trying to loop around him.
And there's the touchdown by Love. So, I'm sorry, Hale. I said Love. I said Hale. Yeah, it's Hale. Hale goes in. It's going to make it 40-12. This is a very similar game to that first game of the year, Ryan. Score not indicative of the different in talent level, I don't think. I just think it's mistakes that we've made tonight. And I don't think they got quite as many guys going both ways as we do. And it's starting to show here late in the game.
And, I mean, we can look at their roster here. There's a
extra point goes through, makes it 41-12.
They got about 70-something guys, maybe a hair more. That's a pretty good number.
Well, we're going to stay with it. Prairie Grove down 41-12 again. Now, the question is, at this point, do you leave your starters in to try to get you one more? Or do you start I say here you got to start getting ready for conference.
I do too. And really, you're going to need some sophomores, so you got to get them a little rep. I mean, we need them. It happens every year where, was it last week or the week before, we throw in a cornerback that's a sophomore because our senior cornerback gets hurt, and they throw right at him. You got to get him enough reps where he can be thrown in there, and they're not going to just go at him. In which a lot of teams can't just go at someone. They can't choose like that. They don't have that kind of talent level. But if later in the year, they can. The teams that we will be playing, you play Elkins, they can. They will. So we got to be ready for that. East and Coran. Good to see Coran back in after that big hit.
Yeah, his arm was dangling a little bit. They're not going to have to return it, though. It's going to go out. And, man, I'll tell you what, their kicker tonight, Landon Stevens, I mean, he's got, let's see.
He's a skinny dude, too, but he's got some power.
He's got five extra points, too. He's got 11 points on the night. He's a good kicker. I mean, his kicks when he kicked, they're not knuckleballs. They're they're end over end. They're going. Moss is still in the game.
Next level.
Moss is still in.
No, all your starters are still in.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going there and.
Called a timeout.
Football's down there. Yeah, it's probably the extra point. Somebody probably got it.
Oh, and threw it back.
Yeah.
Throw it back.
Let's see what time we have left here. Right under 6 minutes, 5:59. It would take some kind of miracle here, but I'd still like to see us punch one more in. We got Coran and Sugg still in the game.
Maybe another little throw right 5 yards past there.
There's Stearman again. This time Stearman goes out of bounds after about a yard gain. They're going to keep the clock running. I think he was out of bounds, but I think these refs are ready to call it a night.
They stopped forward progress, but yet they let him get tackled pretty good there.
Cameron's always defending these refs. He needs to stop it.
He's a part of the
I know. He's part of the club now. 2nd down and 8, and there is Sugg. He breaks it loose, and look at Sugg. Man, his own guy's there, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line, so first down for Prairie Grove. I like the fight here, that we're just not, taking it in.
Well, it's not like it's a second group either. It's still their first group. They're still playing with a lot of pride. Here you go. You can watch the replay. Just a trap play, and they're aggressive, and we're able to pop a little bit there. Good job by Sugg. Good hard running. Good job by the line getting untouched to about the 5 past the first down.
First down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Straight drop back here. Quick throw out to Coran, and Blake is going to get hit right about the 44.
I don't mind a little throwing game either. Not that it is something that we're very productive in, but why not get the reps now?
Joe just gave us a kind of shout out right there that time.
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
Well, what a play for 4 yards! No, I mean, second down and 6. And there Suggs going over. Nice job that time by number 33. That's Michael Kirby for.
We just swallowed that up.
Man, they're going to give him forward progress to the 45. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Prairie Grove. 4 minutes. And
this is where I'd love to see
seconds.
A split to both sides, and then put your halfback in the up formation, and then you can throw it to your tight end, or not your tight end, it'd be your wingback or your halfback right down the seam.
Yeah, I'd like to. We never went back to that play after we scored on it.
Well, I don't know if we could trick them as easily this time as we did last time. Good catch by Stearman.
Oh, Stearman, in and out of the hands of Stearman. Oh, man, he started running with it before he got it. Before he secured it, he just took a couple steps.
He was trying to make sure he got that first down, but
that's a good pass by Moss.
That's a great pass. It'll be 4th down, but we'll go for it.
Yeah, 4th down, 5 to go. We're at 3:55 to go here in the game. I have to lean up every time. We have a great view of about 80 yards of this field, and then the last 10 on the.
But it's amazing the view we have from the 50.
Yeah, but you go inside the 10, and we may or may not score. We wouldn't know it.
We haven't been there often enough to matter.
Down to 2 seconds. Snap it. We were late, but they didn't call it. Complete, and he's not going to make it. Good tackle that time by 15. That's Day Bell.
Seen a double move or the pump fake and then a go, something. We needed more yards. You got to get past the sticks.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they're bringing in their subs now, because I saw some guys running from the side, really excited to get in the game for Coweta. And you know what? This is when you're Coweta right here. You got to get excited. You're going to get to play some, and now
I see 3 guys coming in for us that are not our normal starters.
65 on the line there for Coweta. His name is Michael Green. He was. I saw him come from the far part. He come running up, and he jumped out on the field. He's excited, and I'm happy for him. And let's see who that quarterback. He can get that number from here. Ryan has kind of turned
7.
It's number 7, and nice job by Laycock there to make the tackle. Number 7 for them is Grant Provencher, and number 25, I believe, was on that carry, and that is Johnny Winiger. 2nd down, 8, 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go, and a timeout. I think Prairie Grove's going to take it and get some subs in here.
Other 2. We were running guys on and off, so. And we have them.
So it looks like Prairie Grove is going to start this season off 0-3.
Uh-oh.
Last trivia question of the night. When is the last time Prairie Grove started off 0-3? It's been since we've been doing the broadcast, I'll tell you that.
It's been in that time frame.
Yep.
What was the year that we said we did?
I will tell you this. One of the games you called with Joey Sorters, because I was watching it from a hotel room.
I don't even remember. I couldn't tell you. I'll be honest with you. I don't even. 28.
You say that a lot. I'll be honest with you. Does that mean you're dishonest with me sometimes? 2nd down and 8.
What was the year?
I'll tell it after the play. And here is the play. It's going to be a give. And that again on the carry. Number 25, Winiger. It was 2019. Prairie Grove started off.
That was close.
Started off with a loss to Farmington, lost big down at Dardanelle that year. That was the one I watched.
Was that Graham and all them?
I think so. And
that's
then,
who I was thinking. And I was trying to think of what year they were.
And then 34-28.
It was
they lost to Pottsville.
Ethan and Graham were one was a tight end and one was a quarterback. I feel like I don't know if it's that year or not.
There's a nice run that time, but good tackling there. Got several guys. Number 11, 42.
Absher.
Yep.
42, Tate Bailey.
Eli Absher and Tate Bailey in there on the tackles. Will be 4th down for Coweta, and we're down to 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go.
Also see Stuckey in there, and Gomez and Fisher.
That same year, and I'll wait till after this play. We'll talk about that.
Oh, you probably have plenty of time.
10 seconds left on the play clock. It's 4th down, 3 to go for Coweta. Can we hold them here, get the ball back one more time? And it's going to be a pass. They're going to get him. No, I thought they were going to get him. They do. They get him. Back there first was 68.
Hunter Hignite.
And no, but that year, Ryan, that we ended up going to the playoffs that year. That was actually Coach Torres' first year here.
Okay.
And
is that the long
that was a hamburger.
drive?
We lost 28-27 that night.
Yeah.
Cold out there.
Yeah, I remember that long night.
Yeah, that was a.
In fact, I think I drove the first shift and wasn't doing very good, so he took over.
Yeah, that was.
I slept in the back.
I was out.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1st down and 10 for Prairie Grove. We got Moss in there still, and that's because Lucius is hurt.
Yeah, but we have Luke Parrish too.
I guess so. You're right. And look at Pierce. Pierce with a nice run. He's going to be tackled forward.
He's your backup fullback, and you think, well, but he's also your starting linebacker, so get him out. The problem is our 3rd-string fullback, the sophomore, Leon, he's out tonight. So you're down. Really, you don't really have many more fullbacks left.
1st down, 10 to go, Prairie Grove. Ball to Coweta 48. See if they can get one more in here.
That's 15 on the carry.
That's Joshua Kreider. Where are they going to mark Kreider at the 40?
In comes David. He's number 8. Lindsey.
I think number 2 brought that play in, Cooper Quinton. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. And it's going to be a give. There's Pierce. He's going to have
his
the 1st
yards
down.
per carry is pretty good. Here comes Luke Parrish.
They're going to bring him in now, and Moss is going to come out. Parrish comes in. They're going to get that clock moving again. Prairie Grove going to fall to 0-3 for the first time since 2019. They rebounded well. We had 3 conference losses that year, 1 to Shiloh Christian. Also, we had a loss that year to Pea Ridge, and we lost to Gentry. And little wing-back reverse there.
Good hard running that time by Absher. Spinning and fighting through a tackler.
Eli gets about 4 yards on the play. Man, maybe 3 yards. 35 seconds, so this is probably going to be the last play. We might get one more off. I think this is going to be it. 41-12, the Tigers down. There's Pierce. They're going to get Pierce, and unless we get up and line it up pretty quick, that's going to do it. So
Ryan will try. They're running guys in. There comes Aiden Wilson.
He's not going to get it off.
And I don't know who the other one is.
Now, well, they might. 14, 30. Oh, they got a player down. Are they going to stop the clock? They got a player down. They wanted it to run. Are you kidding? They ran 4 seconds off after he told them to stop it.
That was good of them.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Appreciate them, our legacy sponsors. Lewis Automotive, Pickett Construction, Gold Partners, Arvest Bank, First Community Bank, Ozarks Electric, PG Telco. Next week, we start conference play. We travel to Green Forest. We'll play Tigers for the 2nd straight week in a row.
Yeah, they're just the other color Tigers.
And so, yeah, they have weird colors. To be Green Forest with red and Tigers.
We all say it, too. And Aiden Lucius, he moved here, from Rivercrest. And he was talking one day. He goes, I just don't understand.
I was like, I know.
Is that Pierce down?
It is. You know, he was running fullback for us.
Let's hope he's okay.
Hopefully just a cramp.
I don't know. Boy, you hate to have somebody hurt right there at the end of the game like that.
Yeah.
The Coweta fans starting to
file out. That's good. Get out of my way. That way when we are ready to go, you're gone.
I want to thank Cameron Bowen, our producer tonight. Did a good job other than defending the refs. He did a really nice job tonight. Prairie Grove really, Ryan, I think we have an opportunity over the next 3 weeks to get things right. I think we've played a high-level competition these first 3 games. I mean, if you compare these guys with Sequoia, it's a very similar game.
Are they in the same conference?
No, that Sequoia is a way smaller school.
Okay.
And
I know they're private, Sequoia is, but I didn't know if they had like what we have. Like,
I don't know if they do or not. Even if they do, they're still. I don't think they're big enough to move up to where they are. They're
well, it'll be based on success.
Yeah, well, they're two levels below them. I don't think they will.
Kind of like that Shiloh deal, where they're smaller than us, but they're going to multiply. They're all the way up in 6A now. That is Pierce. That is not good.
That's not a good thing there. But Prairie Grove will get one more snap here, I believe, if they get up here to the line. They won't have time to call the play, so they need to get up there and do it. If they're not, well, they're going to try to get this play off. They're trying to let the player get off the field. They got to wait for that. That's his left. It might be his left ankle there, Ryan, or back of his leg. I hope he's okay. I hope Lucius is okay, man. He took a hit tonight. 48, fullback there for Prairie Grove.
Aiden Wilson. Number 8, halfback is David Lindsay. Let's see which one gets the ball here.
It's going to be a pass. And he's going to go out of bounds.
He's got to have more pocket presence than that because
he's out of bounds, and they're going to run the clock all the way down.
Slaughter pushed him to the outside, and he ran into the block.
Their clock guy just kept running. He's ready to go home. Well, Coweta's going to move to. They're going to move to 3-0 as they go into their conference. Prairie Grove falls to 0-3. We'll come to you next week from Green Forest. The final score: Coweta 41, Prairie Grove 12. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night and go Tigers!